Welcome, everybody, to another rendition of Delete Laws. What's going on out there in the land of the unfree America? Everybody, do me a favor and hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Forgive me for being slightly late. I was having some technical difficulties over here. And so I had to start a little bit late. I apologize. Please forgive me. Today is 2 for 1 Sunday, 2 trifolds for 1 extra pair of cop cards in your envelope 100% for free. I'm going to show an 8-minute video here and I'll be right back.
In the year 2002, I was no-knock raided by the chief of police, Michael Moore of LAPD, with an entire SWAT team twice in the same month. Since that date, I began studying the history of America and constitutional law. I am an autodidactic constitutional law scholar. Over the past couple years, what I've done is I've been able to devise a system, understanding that the police have created a very rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols that they use to arrest you. I've also created a very rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols for you to follow that gives you back the power when you're forced to interact with these jackboot thug pigs. It has become a tyrannical jackboot thug police state, prison state, death state. I will win the governorship and I will change the policies from the top down.
Hi, I'm Corporal William with the Philadelphia County Sheriff's Office. The reason I pulled you over is you don't have any tail lights on.
So cops got me pulled over. First thing I'm going to do when I start recording is I'm going to put this hand right here. You see that? You see how that works? This hand is now up in the air. My camera is going to bright up the sky. So if it's nighttime, then the coppers can see that the camera is in my hand. You can see that my hand is here. The other hand goes up into the window. I'm in touchdown position right here. My hands look like they're a goalpost. This hand is actually, I took my little miniature armrest right here. I put it up right here. Bam. This is how I use my trifold. If anything happens to me, I'm all set right here. Okay, now that I got this like this, my camera's rolling. Most important thing. Second thing, my elbow goes in the windowsill right there. Do you see that? My elbow goes in the windowsill right there. There it is, right there. Now, with this hand up in the air and this hand up in the windowsill right here, I'm all set. I'm all set. The most I'm going to do is take the same hand right here, reach down and slightly roll my window down just a scooch. I'm all set up. I'm in touchdown position. This hand is rolling camera. This hand is up here so that I can reach up and grab my trifold and my proof of identification and my license. Everything is up in my visor. When that copper comes up to my window and he says, "Do you know why I pulled you over? Do you know how fast you were going? How come you didn't pull over right away?" If he says, "Hey, can I get your license, registration, and proof of insurance?" Great. Because this hand is not going to have a camera in it. The one that I got my hand in now. My camera's in this hand over here. I'm in touchdown position, just like a goalpost. Now, from right here, I'm going to reach over and I'm going to, with the same hand that this phone's in, I'm going to reach over and grab my license, registration, and proof of insurance that is in my trifold right here. It's inside my trifold. Here's my license, registration, and proof of insurance right there. I got everything right there. See how that works? I'm just going to slide that bad chicken out. There's everything I have to provide by law right there. License, registration, proof of insurance. I have everything right next to my trifold. Now, no matter what he says from there, I don't care what he says. How fast were you going? Are you going to your grandma's house? Are you the big bad wolf? No matter what he says, I'm not going to answer any of his questions. I take my license, registration, proof of insurance that will be in my left hand, and I give it to him. You got it on video?
Not your actual.
No, that's not that, but that's got my DL number right on the top.
Okay.
D1940.
So you have your actual driver's license?
Well, I mean, that is an actual photocopy of my driver's license, a laser copy. Actually, if I take the rest of the tape off there, it looks prettier than my actual driver's license. There you go. I don't want to deal with, he didn't identify himself. He didn't have his registration. He didn't have his current ID. He didn't have his current insurance card. No. I have everything ready to go. It's right here with the same hand right here. I'm going to take it like this. And I'm just going to slip my information right out the cracked window for that jackboot thug pig. Put it in the comment section. JBTP, jackboot thug pig. Put it in the comment section. I don't have a back and forth with the pig. I don't do that. I do not have a back and forth with that pig. Where are you going? Where are you heading? All that? No. I'm not going to answer any questions. I'm not even going to entertain it, not going to nod, nothing. I'm going to give him my license, registration, proof of insurance. I'm just going to slip it right there. That's how it's going to work. Here's my license, my registration, and my proof of insurance. Here's the insurance. Here's the rental car agreement. And my driver's license is right here. If you're poor and white or black or brown, don't reach around because you could die. It's a real thing. It's a reality here. So now I'm not going to get myself killed because I didn't follow a very rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols. I'm recording everything with my phone from over here. Everything's being recorded. You see that? The phone is facing me, so my head is the most important thing. Now, once I've given him my license, registration, and proof of insurance, I'm filming everything. He asked me where I'm going. I say I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
Okay.
If you ask me another question, you're violating my rights, and I'll file a lawsuit against you. Write your ticket, do what you're going to do, but don't harass me any further. Your Honor, I'm showing him on camera that I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Piggy loses qualified immunity for questioning me. Say it with me. Piggy loses qualified immunity for questioning me. This is how it goes. This is the way it is. Now, if he says, where are you going? Where are you coming from? Do you have a firearm in the car? I'm then going to take my trifold and point at it, and I'm going to go down the list of questions. Don't ask me where I'm going. Don't ask me where I've been. Don't ask me what my favorite color is. Don't ask me if I have a firearm. Don't ask me if I've been drinking. It says everything right there on your freaking trifold. You don't have to answer any questions. He says, where are you coming from? And I say, Your Honor, I have shown the pig at the window that I clearly have identified that I've invoked my Fifth Amendment, and he already asked me where I'm going. He's violated my Fifth Amendment right. I'm showing him on video. It's on the literature. Your Honor, this is for my federal civil rights lawsuit. If I was you, pig, I would just go write your ticket. That's what I would do if I was you, pig. Get the hell out of my face. There's everything you need. Go on. That's what I would. If I was you, piggy, I would go and write your ticket. This is how it works. This is how you use your trifold completely. This is the way you do it. There's no other way that I've taught. This is how you do it. Phone goes here. Elbow goes here. Trifold, identification, everything is up in the visor here. I'm ready to go. These bootlicking troll channels, they sat down and they did the math one time and they said, well, Chille, if he sells 20 trifolds in a day, that's some pretty good money. Why would he live so poor? Why wouldn't he spend some money? Why wouldn't he go and do some things? Well, you jack off nobody. It's because I have a mission. There's a purpose here. My purpose is to get a trifold in every single car in America. The mission is to get the Fifth Amendment cop cards in everybody's wallet. The yellow and blue cards only come out when there's a pig in front of you. That's when the yellow and blue cards come out. You don't pull the yellow and blue cards out until there's a pig in front of you. You memorize the cards so you know it backwards and forward. But this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the new redesigned Fifth Amendment cop card. Now, the driver card is in blue and the non-driver card is in yellow. Now, they're easily color-coded. So you know driving is blue, non-driving is yellow. You have to have a pair of Fifth Amendment cop cards in your wallet at all times. If you carry your credit cards in your phone, it's the exact same size as your Visa, as your driver's license. And these cards, they're made out of the exact same material as a hotel key, your Visa card, your driver's license. They don't destroy. It won't melt in your wallet. You need to have a Fifth Amendment driver and non-driver cop card in your wallet. These are the best gift you'll ever give anybody. Thanks. My name is ChilleDeCastro, and I am Delete Laws. Oh my goodness. You guys could not hear me this whole time? Oh my God. I've been talking this whole time and you guys couldn't. 1 second. Got it. Got you. Thank you. I appreciate the phone call. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Nobody could hear me just now. How about now? Can you guys hear me okay? All right. Let me start this again. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. I am so sorry. I just talked for a minute straight or so and nobody could hear me, maybe 2 minutes. And I don't read comments, so I didn't even know that nobody could hear me. So there's a lot of things going on right now. Everybody hit the like button. See if we can get those 250 people back who left. I am so sorry. I apologize. You guys could not hear me. Now we're back. So here's what I've done. Today, I got off the phone with Wanda Meese. Real name is Bobby. And we talked today. Thank you, my friend from Montana, for giving me a call just now. So today, just now, I got off the phone with Wanda Meese, and we spoke for 18 minutes today. And what I have determined from that happening, this was the conversation that I had with Wanda Meese today for 18 minutes, and we talked today. And so let me go back to the beginning of this whole thing. Today is 2 for 1 day. I cannot believe I was talking that whole time and you guys could not hear me. That is horrible. So today is 2 for 1 day. If you guys order a trifold from me, you're going to get 2 trifolds and you're going to get a pair of these Fifth Amendment cop cards. I guess I should read the comments a little more often. But you're going to get a pair of cop cards and you're going to get the driver and non-driver cop cards. That is with a trifold. You're going to get buy one, get one free today. Make sure you guys get a trifold in your car. I give away so many of these things. It is incredible. Wanda, good to see you, my friend. It was nice to talk to you today. So I have trial on Tuesday. That's 200 Lewis Street, 200 Lewis Avenue in Las Vegas, Nevada. If you guys want to come to my court hearing, let me real quick. I'm going to come right back. I'm going to come right back to this. I want to show you guys a video real quick. And this is what's going on in our country every single day. And so what I did is, you see this right here. I created a GoFundMe for $10,000 and I'm inviting San Joaquin Valley Transparency, Long Island Audit, Lackluster, James Freeman. I'm inviting the other bigger channels besides my channel to join me in this fundraiser on GoFundMe. It is only for lawyer fees. No money will come out of this other than go from the GoFundMe directly to attorneys. Here is the link for that. I know that it's been a tumultuous relationship within the 1A community. Here's the deal. I invite you to share this GoFundMe. Every single dime of the money that goes into this GoFundMe goes to lawyers' fees because we have so many people. And if you read the GoFundMe, I put the link in the chat. Every dime goes to activists, attorneys. Wanda Meese needs an attorney by Wednesday. I have an attorney on Tuesday for my trial that I've already hired and paid. I'll pay my own lawyer fees and I've already raised some money. So I'm dedicated to this. So we need more people sharing this GoFundMe because, as you guys know, and there'll be a dozen people who will vouch for my credibility, when the money goes into this GoFundMe, the money goes to the lawyers. That's why I do all the fundraising. I talked to Bobby today, Wanda Meese, on the phone, and I said, look, I'll collect all the money and I'll give it to your lawyer. I asked Wanda, start a GoFundMe. You don't need to, Wanda, because I started one for you. Every dime of this money goes to the attorneys. And this is for activists around the country, Hendry, John Felax, Wanda Meese, and I could just keep going myself, for attorney's fees only. Only for attorney's fees. That includes James Freeman if he gets arrested, San Joaquin Valley Transparency if he gets arrested. Lackluster's not an activist, but he is a big channel. Long Island Audit if he gets arrested. This is a GoFundMe for people who get arrested and they need an attorney. I've sued cops all over the country. I've sued trolls. The judges in our country do not smile on pro se litigants. That's why I started this GoFundMe, so people could donate to the GoFundMe. And at the same time, to San Joaquin Valley Transparency, to Direct D, I know we are all alpha dogs. And there's, I'm bigger alpha dog. I'm bigger alpha dog. Okay, listen, we're all big dogs. Everybody, woof, woof, woof. Okay, I get it. there's a bigger picture here though. And for my part in anything I've done with these guys, I'm willing to end this. If we can just get together and start to fundraise for people like Wanda Meese and John Felix who don't have the means to be able to raise a lot of funds. They don't have it. To Craig Hendry, for Press with Rancor, who we're raising $60,000 for. So this is look, alpha, beta, whatever, get over it. This is the point though. We have got to start to help people. So I put a GoFundMe together and I put the link in the chat. And this is for those guys who we've clashed heads. Okay, cool. We've already clashed. It's not doing any good. Us clashing heads in front of everybody isn't doing any good. And I know I've been a part of the vitriol because people have lied about me. Long Island Audit and Lackluster have sat on camera and lied about me. And so I have an ego. It hurts me. So I've gone back at them. Maybe it's time to put it to the side and start to come together to raise funds for activists who are on camera. This goes for activists who are on camera where their civil rights are violated. That's where every dime of this goes. I got a trifold business. I don't need the money from this GoFundMe. So that's why I put this together. Okay, there's one thing. So who was here last night? Who was Cope Doggy Dog? Who was in the chat last night? Anybody was in the chat last night? So now I want to share with you guys, and we're going to call this guy on the phone here. So last night I told you guys that we would be doing we would raise a little bit of funds for Jesse Rodriguez, and we would get him a dash camera. Well, I took every single dime of the super chats and the PayPals and everything you guys sent me, and then I added another $50 to it so that we could get this guy, Jesse Rodriguez, also known as the Cleric. We saw his video last night. We bought him a dash cam last night. The trifolds and cop cards that I'm giving to him don't get sent off till tomorrow, till Monday. And on his envelope will be hand cancel so that he's going to be sure to get his trifolds and his cop cards. If you don't put hand cancel on your envelope and you send off static hard cards like your driver's license, then what happens is the envelopes get eaten. So we bought that. You guys, and I chipped in a tiny bit of money. You guys all chipped in last night, and this would be Gentry last night, who put in 100. Technology Systems, I think his username was, put in 50. So there's 150, and the price of it was 204. And then there was a few small donations that came in, 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks. Thanks, guys. And then I had to add a little bit of money to get the insurance on this. It's not showing the insurance. I also got him a 2-year Assurian package so that if anything happens to his dash cam, so it ended up being about $235, $240 is what it costs. So that's what we did last night. We bought Jesse a dash cam. We bought him a dash cam. So let me show you guys a video real fast, and we're going to come right back to this. You guys can reach out to those other channels. Look, Sam Joaquim, we used to be friends. Direct D, we've never been friends, but maybe we should stop this bullshit. Maybe we should stop this sniping back and forth. Long Island Audit, you called me a grifter. Maybe you should say you're sorry. Dale, you said I have victims of violence. Maybe you should apologize for that, and we should move forward. And maybe I should accept your apology. Maybe. There's other people who I'm still going to sue, and I'm not going to move forward. I'm going to sue their asses. So, but these other guys, look, it's not doing any good us being all disbanded. It's not helping. So I want to help people, and you want to help people. I know that Lackluster doesn't actually go out on the streets, but he is a valued commodity to the movement of transparency. I'd like to see him give back a little bit more of the profits that he makes, but at the same time, it's not my channel, it's his. He can do what he wants with his money. I feel like we should band together. That's what I feel like. I feel like we should do the fundraisers together, that we should all jointly together put money into one GoFundMe. And this says, let me show you what this says here. This says, let me see, view the fundraiser. So someone's already put money in there. Anonymous already put $15 in there. And then it says in the fundraiser, it says this money goes 100% to activists and auditors, lawyer fund only. All dollars go to lawyers. And we have to have a fund for lawyers. We have to have, I'm suing cops all over the country. It's not doing any good without an attorney. So I just want to share that with you guys. And now I want to show you this video so that you guys understand how The cops are targeting people to arrest them and charge them with crimes. And that's literally what we're seeing constantly.
The reason I'm stopping you is just your temp tag.
I know. I'm gonna get taken care of.
What's going on with it?
I'm just trying to get my paycheck coming up this week.
Only First Alert 4 has been taking you on the road with officers as multiple agencies engage in a temp tag takedown. The problem spans all across the metro and the state. Missouri is missing out on more than $70 million because many won't register their cars. Now, new at 6:30, an entirely different approach to the temp tag troubles. We are heading down to Jefferson County, where First Alert 4's
Did you see how the state-run media framed it?
And the state, Missouri is missing out on more than $70 million.
So the state wants your money. That's what they want. The state wants your money.
Because many won't register their cars.
Because many people won't register their cars, which I'd like to get rid of this registration fee altogether. However, we have to make sure that we know how to fight back against it.
Now, new at 6:30, an entirely different approach to the temp tag troubles. We are heading down to Jefferson County, where First Alert 4's Caroline Hecker reports the crackdown there comes with some compassion.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
No matter which roads you travel in the St. Louis area,
That red card is the one we're going to stop.
you've likely driven past an expired paper tag or overdue plates.
I stopped you for your tip tag being expired.
In Jefferson County, deputies are stepping up enforcement
Thank you.
as they look to cut down on the number of people cruising around illegally.
We're very fair. We'll give them a few months before we'll start stopping them. Most of us will. But it seems like you're right. In some aspects, it has been kicked off quite a bit. It's usually towards the end of the year and the beginning of the year that we see it the most. That might have been a June.
Beginning Friday and running through the end of February, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department, along with 9 other neighboring police departments, will be saturating the streets,
I stopped you for an expired tag.
looking for oldies
It's been a while. 2021.
but goodies when it comes to people failing to register their cars. Deputy Roger Wackerly says expired temporary tags, or no tags at all,
Stay in the car.
can often lead to other criminal behavior.
I would say that they're more likely to have a current warrant or other existing issues that may.
So, did you hear how the state-run media framed this? How's the sound? Is everything okay? Can you guys hear me all right? Is my mic a little bit better? I'm trying to fix it. I just want to make sure it's working okay. Is the mic okay? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, I'll drop the link for the GoFundMe. Every single dime of this GoFundMe goes directly to activists. Tomorrow morning, I'll be on the phone with Wanda Meese, and we'll be talking about his attorney. So there is the link for the GoFundMe. Share that with these bigger channels, and they're gonna hear that I said this. They're gonna hear it. You guys will tell them. We may not get along. We may not. I don't have respect for some people who've talked shit about me, but at the same time, this isn't about me. And I got to get over my own ego here and say, look, Long Island Audit, we could really use you and your channel raising funds for activists who get arrested. And that includes you. When you get arrested, he's been arrested 9 times. Wouldn't it have been nice for you, Long Island Audit, if there was a fund for you? Wouldn't it be nice, Lackluster, if you, instead of raising money for Institute for Justice, which is a great, big, huge, where you're going to get accolades and you're going to get awards, Lackluster, shouldn't you raise funds for individual people? I mean, San Joaquin Valley Transparency and the San Joaquin Valley Transparency Network, that includes his sons who I've met. We've been beefing. When does this stupidity come to an end? When do we say, okay, look, we need to get together here? And listen to how the state-run media operative frames the conversation here, and the cop frames the conversation that you are criminal.
Their cars. Deputy Roger Wackerly says
His
expired
name's Wackerly.
temporary tags, or no tags at all,
Stay in the car.
can often lead to other criminal behavior.
Criminal behavior. If you don't have your tags, then it's criminal behavior because you don't pay for a ticket or you don't pay for tags. It's criminal behavior. Listen to what he says.
Or no tags at all,
Stay in the car.
can often lead to other criminal behavior.
And look at the ego on this
Or
guy's
no
face.
tags at all,
Stay in.
Stay in the car. Like, bro, not everybody's trying to kill you, piggy.
in the car.
Can often lead to other criminal behavior.
I would say that they're more likely to have a current warrant or other existing issues that may or may not be on their driver's license or not. But yeah, they definitely have other issues going on usually.
However, Jefferson County is looking to ease the pain. In addition to a ticket, drivers also receive this amnesty voucher, a coupon of sorts.
And they'll take off up to 60% of the entire thing.
Giving drivers
So you already have to pay a ridiculous registration fee to the state, and then they're going to give you a ticket for that. They're going to give you a ticket for that. And if you use this thing as they give you a ticket, they're going to give you 60% off the fee and the ticket, which is a bullshit ticket and a bullshit fee. But we're going to give you over 50% off your new fee, including the fee for the registration. Look at the framing. Look at the bullshit framing. Look at it. What a load of shit on a stick. It is such crap, such dog shit.
pain. In addition to a ticket, drivers also receive this amnesty voucher, a coupon of sorts.
They'll take off up to 60% of the entire thing.
Giving drivers discounted court costs if they get their plates fixed soon.
George Frank 4, Nora 2, Robert.
Friday's enforcement citing dozens of drivers with both outdated stickers and temporary tags, some even with warrants and arrests. Deputies say everyone on the road is safer for it.
And Caroline Hecker joining me here to talk about this. So we know that counties in the state, they're missing out when people don't register their vehicles. But you heard
counties and the state are missing out. Listen to the framing of the argument. Counties and the state are missing out on your money. On your money. How ridiculously stupid is that? How ridiculously stupid. Yes, so super duper though. Let me finish this video and I'll address your comment there, super duper. 1 second.
Heard the officer say there, is there any stats or any crime data that links these temporary tags or expired tags to crimes?
A lot of it is anecdotal. So there's no set study per se, but every officer I've ever talked to, whether it's in St. Charles County or Jefferson County, St. Louis County, they all say there are times and places where, yes, you see a temporary tag that's expired, and almost always they say there's something else going on criminal behavior-wise inside the car. Drugs, gun, other warrants the driver might be facing. So
what the hell did she just say?
That's expired. And
so if your tags are expired, listen to the state-run media Channel 4. Listen to this load of shit.
Almost always they say there's something else going on criminal behavior.
There's criminal behaviors almost always going on if you don't register your car.
Inside the car. Drugs, gun.
Drugs and guns. If you don't register your car, it's drugs and guns. Drugs and guns. Can you believe it? If you don't register your car, you are running drugs and guns. You're looking at a devil demon state-run media operative right there. You're looking at it right there.
Other warrants, something else going on criminal behavior-wise.
Criminal behavior-wise, if you don't register your car.
It's inside the car. Drugs, gun.
Drugs and guns are going on.
Other warrants the driver might be.
Other warrants. Oh, so you mean people don't want to register their car because they have a warrant for failure to appear or for a traffic ticket they didn't pay, likely because they didn't have the money? Is that what you're saying? And then you're converting that into that they're a druggie or a gun runner? That's what you're doing? That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You're changing it. Rago monkey! What's going on, Playboy? When did registration become a thing? Most people didn't have a car 100 years ago. Rago, let's answer that question.
facing. So anecdotally speaking, they say sometimes, yes, there can be that link.
And we know officers will be looking for those paper license plates. Are they going to be looking for anything else?
They are. You're not immune just because you might have a real license plate. If your sticker on there is outdated, if you need.
Oh, they're not. Remember, this is Missouri. Missouri's right up there with Ohio and Kentucky and Louisiana as one of the Florida as some of the biggest police state, prison state, death states in America.
To re-register or do your emissions test and things like that, they are looking for those. So you look in the garage, maybe take a second glance, because if you're down in Jefferson County, they're going to stop you, even if you got that real plate.
And it seems like
if you're down in Jefferson County, Missouri, they're going to stop you, even if you have that real plate. And look how happy she is. Look at this stick of a man.
We've covered many counties are doing this, so just register the vehicle.
And it's
the state is missing out on your money.
Popular, man. People, by and large, seem to appreciate what the officers are doing.
Oh, they do? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Put a 1 in the chat if you do not appreciate the cops pulling people over for registration. If you do not appreciate what the state and the pigs are doing, put a 1 in the chat. If you do not appreciate it at all, let me put a 1 for me. 1 for me. I don't appreciate it at all. But look at the state-run media operative.
Second glance, because if you're down in Jefferson County, they're going to stop you, even if you got that real plate.
And it seems like we've covered many counties are doing this, so just register the vehicle.
And it's popular, man.
And it's popular, man. You getting pulled over for not having registration in Missouri, it's popular, man. It is so popular. People love it. People love you getting pulled over for not having registration.
Like we've covered many counties are doing this, so just register the vehicle.
And it's popular, man.
It's popular, man. Look at her in her short skirt, the blonde babe is going to tell you that it's popular that you get pulled over.
Yeah.
People, by and large, seem to appreciate what the officers are doing.
People, by and large, seem to appreciate what the pig. There she is, Miss America. People, by and large, appreciate what the cops are doing. The state is missing out on $70 million of revenue because you won't register your car. I would like to see where nobody registers their car. I would join that. If there was a movement, I would jump on to that movement where nobody registers their car. And then they can pull over everybody. And then none of us go to court on registration. I would love that. That's called civil disobedience, YouTube. That's perfectly legal. That's protesting fees and fines. If you go back to the Boston Tea Party, 1776, this is where the 1775, this is where the colonists said, we are not going to pay an absurd tax to the Queen. And that's what this would be about, YouTube. This is called civil disobedience and it's perfectly legal. Okay, YouTube, United States government. So let me let her finish and I'm going to answer Raggle Monkey's question.
And it's popular, man. People, by and large, seem to appreciate what the officers are doing.
Oh, yeah. Everybody appreciates being pulled over by the pigs. Everybody loves it. We all love it.
Caroline, thank you.
Then she looks into the camera with this, like she just got pumped by the neighbor's cat, right? Everybody appreciates cops pulling people over. Everybody appreciates the cops pulling people over. What a load of shit on a stick. Today's 2-for-1 day. Buy one trifold, get the second one free. I'm also going to give you guys a pair of cop cards with that. You'll get the driver and you'll get the non-driver cop cards. So you buy one trifold, they cost $25. I'm going to put another one in the envelope. I'm going to give you an additional one with the fancy broccoli wad rubber band that goes over your visor. I'm also going to give you a pair of cop cards in your envelope for free on Sunday. 2-for-1 Sunday, driver and non-driver cop cards. And these are just like your driver's license, just like your driver's license. Okay. Now, Raggle Monkey asked a question. He said, so this is going to be the 1915 case of Hendricks versus Maryland. Okay, it's right here. U.S. Supreme Court had the movement of motor vehicles over highways being attended by constant and serious danger to the public is and also being abnormally destructive to the highways is a subject of police. Okay. Let me give you the actual holding here. So this is, let me see what you guys can see so I can open this big for you guys. Rago Monkey, this is the answer to your question. Everybody, if you're not subscribed to Rago Monkey, this is a real activist, a real auditor. This guy goes out and takes on cops face to face. He says what I say to them. You are a demon. You are a pig. You signed up to policies, procedures, and protocols that you treat people inhumanely, brutally, and barbarically, and we don't respect you anymore because a good free man signed up to a set of policies, procedures, and protocols that are brutal, inhumane, and barbaric. So you, my friend, have joined a jackboot thug pig organization, and you, my friend, are a jackboot thug pig. Rago Monkey says something very similar every time he takes on cops face to face. God bless you, Rago Monkey. God bless you, sir. I'm going to court on Tuesday, 200 Lewis Avenue, downtown Las Vegas. If you guys want to come to my court, check-in's 9:30. The trial won't start till 10:30 or 11. About then, met with my lawyer all day on Saturday. Let's get into this. Hendrick versus Maryland. So this is okay. So this is where you get argued November 11th, 1914, decided by people who we don't elect, unelected Supreme Court that are tyrants, black robe tyrants. So now, what is the holding right here? It says right here, let me get to it. I'll get to the actual. Okay. So if you guys don't know, Justice McReynolds was okay. So just so you know, when you talk about the Supreme Court, you have to understand and why voting matters. Conservative Supreme Court justices who are appointed by Republican presidents, they strip your gun rights. They give all your rights to the police. That's why I've never voted for a Republican. I voted for Democrats up until 2008, after Barack Obama, murderer in chief, was elected to president. By 2009, at the end of the first year, I was screaming, impeach him, get rid of him. He's a murderous piece of garbage. I have not voted for a Republican or Democrat since then. But Justice McReynolds was a conservative on the Supreme Court. Conservatives consistently give our rights to the police. That's why voting matters. You'll hear so many channels say voting doesn't matter. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. Trumpster appointed 2 or 3 conservative Supreme Court personnel who took away the women's right to choose, which I'm pro-choice. I don't care if you don't like it or not. And all over the country, we're having problems. But don't let me get too distracted here. Let me keep going here. So this is the actual holding here. McReynolds was a piece of shit. You can learn more about McReynolds in the book called Injustices, if you guys want to take a note here, by Ian Millhiser. It's an audiobook. You can listen to it. You can learn a lot about McReynolds by listening to the book called Injustices by Ian Millhiser, a constitutional law scholar far beyond me. Ali Baba, you are one of the best, along with Noah Feldman. You can also listen to the ebook called The Broken Constitution by Noah Feldman. Those are 2 books that I've listened to this year that I've learned. Well, I learned them last year, but I listened to them again this year just to refresh myself. Okay, so you can listen to that and learn all about McReynolds and what a piece of shit he actually was. And what did he write in the holding? Let me give you the actual holding of why you have to have a registration right here. Here it is. There's the case right there. The governor shall, right here. The governor shall appoint a commissioner of motor vehicles, now called the DMV, with power to designate assistance DMV operatives who shall secure enforcement of the statute before any motor vehicle is operated on the highways. The owner shall make a statement to the commissioner and procure a certificate of registration. Thereafter, it shall bear a numbered plate. This is where you get the driver's license and registration scam. This certificate and plate shall serve as evidence of authority for operating the machine during the current year. Code 133. Registration fees are fixed according to horsepower. $6 when it's $20 or less. When it's 20 or less horsepower, $12 from 20 to 40 horsepower, and $18 in excess of 40 horsepower. U.S. Code 136. No person shall drive a motor vehicle upon the highway until he has obtained a cost of a $2 operator's license, driver's license, subject to revocation. Any owner or operator of an automobile non-resident of Maryland who has complied with the laws of the state in which he resides requiring the registration of motor vehicles or licensing of operators thereof may, under specific conditions, obtain a distinguished tag, your registration tag, and permission to operate such machinery on the highways not exceeding 2 periods of 7 consecutive days in a calendar year without paying the ordinary fees for registration and an operator's license, U.S. Code 140. But the residents of District of Columbia are not included amongst those whom this privilege is granted. It just goes on and on and on. So that Rago Monkey is where you get the driver's license scam. U.S. versus Maryland, 1915. That's where it comes from. That's why I teach people and the members and the team of DLZ to get a copy of your registration and your proof of insurance and get it in your car, get it laminated, get it in your trifold. Everything goes in your trifold just like this. Everything goes in your broccoli wad rubber band right there. There it is. I got you, Danelle. The best way is to use Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. King Braveheart is here. Thank you for coming. Danelle, the best way is to use this GoFundMe link, because then what that does is that sends a message to everybody that we now have a link that is dedicated solely directly to lawyers that we will pay for Wanda Meese's attorney. Wanda Meese has a bond revocation hearing on the 20th for filming cops and them attacking him. We saw it. We all saw it. Who did not see it? We all saw it. So, Warren, hey, Warren, I sent you out some cop cards and stuff like that. If you want to reach me directly, make checks to Ethics SCS. Sorry about that. Ethics. I'm going to get this done. Ethics SCS 4616 West Sahara. STE1 Box 271, Las Vegas, Nevada 89102. There it is. There's my mailing address. If you want to mail checks in, make it to Ethics. I will take every single check that you mail to me and I will put it directly into the GoFundMe. I'll cash them and then I'll show you that I put the money into the GoFundMe and put donation on the subject line if you send me in a check or a money order or a cashier order for the lawyer fund. Sometimes people just send me stuff just to send me stuff, which is really, really cool. I mean, it's really cool. And I have not checked. Somebody sent me a hat. When to buy t-shirts. I ordered my trifold today. Make sure you guys have a trifold in your car. It is super important. I mean, there is no end to what they will do if you don't have your registration, if you don't have your everything set up for yourself. We're dealing with a total police state, prison state, death state. That's what we're dealing with. And it's absolutely constant. So now I'm going to show you guys this. And who was here last night? Who was in the room last night? Was anybody here last night? Who was in the, I mean, we had a really late. I have the trifolds just working on the cop cards. Thank you, everyone. Remember, I'll give them to you for free. If you can afford them, please buy them, but I will give them to you for free. Every single trifold comes with a pair of cop cards that I put in your envelope 100% for free, driver and non-driver. However,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know I'm pulling you over tonight? I don't. No? Okay. Your license plate light is out? Is it? Yeah. Were you aware of that? No, I wasn't. Okay. Do you have your license, registration, and insurance? Or something? No. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm gonna level with you, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. So, no. I'm gonna level with you, man. You have a warrant. Okay. Do I? For yes, what? Sir. Failure to appear. Where? Lee County. Where's that at? It's here in New Mexico. Yeah, they're confirming it right now. So, like I said, I just want to. It's here in New Mexico. Wow. They're confirming it right now, man. Okay. Did you miss a court date or something? No. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm going to level with you, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. So, I'm going to need you to step out of the vehicle, okay? Just
step out. You're going to jail. Look at this guy.
I just checked my license, and I know I don't have any warrants.
Well, they're confirming it right now, okay? Just do what I'm telling you to do for me, okay. And then we'll go from there, okay? And
so, are you going to tow my car? Or
I have to, man.
I'm going to jail?
Yeah. As of right now. Yes, sir. I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be straight up with you, okay? So
I have to be at work on Monday.
I understand, man. I understand. Unfortunately, I ran your driver's license and you have a warrant, okay?
I don't believe I have a warrant though.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you.
So that was Jesse Rodriguez, the wearied Okay. So this is Jesse now.
Hello?
Jesse, Chille from Delete Laws. Jose, how are you, buddy?
Good. How you doing?
Good. I got just over 400 people here, and I'm just giving you a call to see. I know you had another video you were uploading that you wanted to show us something. How's that going for you?
Yeah, I'm working on that right now. I actually just found it on my Facebook, and I'm trying to, download it and then go ahead and upload it to YouTube. But it's hilarious, man. So I was just sitting in a parking lot, right, enjoying a meal, and this cop just pulls up on me, and he starts questioning me right away. So yeah, I'll show you the video.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see that video.
Okay.
Let me see that.
Sorry, I'm at the grocery store right now, so.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Hold on 1 second real quick, Jesse. Give me 1 second.
And yeah, I did receive your email earlier.
You got
the dash cam?
You got the email with the dash cam?
Yeah, I did.
Fantastic, brother. I'm super happy to hear that. Just so you know, I put a little bit of money in that, but mostly that was people who donated money last night, and we bought you that dash cam. I'm actually fixing it right now because I have to keep my credit cards locked all the time because people try to hack me all the time. So I'm just re-entering this right now. Hold on 1 second, Jesse. Let me fix this real quick, guys, right here on air so that you guys can see that this dash cam is going to be done. It's pretty frustrating that I have to keep so much security on all my stuff because people are, they are what they are. And so I have to make sure that I keep myself protected.
Absolutely. But yeah, that dash cam is going to come in real handy around here, man.
Oh yeah, the dash cam is going to come in real handy, huh? Charlie, sit down. 1 second here, just real quick. I'm just fixing your dash cam right now so that I know for a fact it'll be sent out in a timely manner here. Okay. 1 second, Jesse. I'm just fixing the dash cam for you right now.
All right.
Just want to make sure this gets sent out to you. And I'm just re-identifying my card here, making sure that the card goes through. I have to lock it and unlock it all the time. Okay, cool. So there it is. There it is. Okay, cool. Arriving tomorrow between.
I want you to see, I actually invoked my Fifth Amendment rights, and he asked for ID. And I decided to not give it to him. And I said, I'm practicing my rights or something like that along those lines. And he didn't do anything.
And that was a Facebook link that you sent to me. So is it on Facebook right now?
It is on Facebook right now, yes.
Okay, let me see if I can pull that up. I don't typically share Facebook because I end up getting it didn't just pop up for me from the link. So maybe you can send me the exact link again or tag me in it so that I can see it.
Okay.
Because
let me see.
Right on. I just want to make sure that you get this dash cam.
Let me try, and my profile is set to I think private. So let me try and free that up so maybe you can see it.
Okay, cool. Let me talk to someone in the crowd. A little shade. You can get them on deletelaws.com. They cost $25, but if you get the $9 one and shoot me a note in there or an email and say, hey, I can't afford the full 25, but today's buy one, get one free. So if you buy it for 25, you get two and you get a pair of cop cards. So I want to make sure that you get everything you could possibly get. If you need more than one, then just let me know. And more than two, I'll send you more than two. It's not about that for me. It's about making sure that, if you have a kid that needs one, I'll give you an extra one for your kid. If you have a spouse or a husband or a wife or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a cousin or an uncle or an aunt who's constantly being harassed and attacked by cops, then I'll give you one. I'm driving. I'm sorry. Don't YouTube take a lot of money? Yeah, YouTube takes about half of your super chats. So the best way is, and someone will put the Cash Apps up there, the Cash App, the Venmo, the PayPal, one of these guys.
Okay, Chille, try the video now. I just unlocked my profile to public, so.
Yeah, Daryl, I already sent you out. Daryl, I already fixed your order, so it's just in the mail. It'll take a second to get there. It'll just take 1 second to get there. Okay, let me try this link again. I'm going to try this link one more time here. I wish this was just a YouTube link so I could just, I'm popping it up and it's not popping up. So no.
Let me try sending it to you again.
I switched over to ChilleDeCastro. Yeah, Daryl, I already fixed your order, dude. We already shipped you out another pair of cop cards. I'll take a picture of it again and I'll send it over to my assistant again. But I already fixed this for you, Daryl. It's already done. Already done, brother. Already. April's in the room. Drophead74 is in here. Mr. Bones is here. Thank you guys for coming. Brick, it's good to see you. Spirit in the Sky, good to see you.
Okay, let's try this new link I just sent you. That might work.
Right on, Warren. Yes, I got you. I will take a look at the comments. I always read the comments, or my assistant always read the comments in case someone asks for something extra. We always fulfill that for you guys. It's just the way it is. Yep, it's not showing up, brother. Facebook is really crappy to share links because what they do is they make sure that you watch all their other videos instead of watching the link that's sent. So Facebook is notoriously shitty about links. They really a difficult company. So if you could just get that uploaded to YouTube. How much time do you have?
Right now, I am kind of busy, but I'm going to try and do that while I'm at the store.
Got you below. Okay, then let me call you back. All right, let me try to get this taken care of. Call me back when you get this uploaded to YouTube. You can always screen record it on your phone and then upload that screen recording to YouTube, and we'll watch that. Okay, Jesse?
That's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to screen record it and then upload it.
Okay, got it. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so let me take a picture of that. So just so you guys know, before 5 days ago, if we didn't put hand cancel on the envelope like this, then your envelope got ripped open and the machine ate it. So now on all envelopes, we put hand cancel, and that comes from Delete Laws. We have put hand cancel on all of them. So I got a picture for that below baseline. And so now I will make sure. So there's just under 500 people here right now between the various channels that this is streaming out to. So we can really make a change with enough people. And the way I think that we can do it is you guys learning how to invoke your rights and use your camera when you get pulled over. That's why I'm doing this 2-for-1 and giving out the cop cards to so many people. And listen, if you guys ever order something from me, I give my stuff away for free too. So if you order something, I definitely want to get you your stuff because you're subsidizing the other people who are not buying stuff. So I definitely want to get you your stuff. It's just the way it is. So Jesse, just so you guys know, Jesse got now he has his dash cam going out to him first thing. Super stoked about this. Super stoked about it. It's just absolutely amazing that you guys all banded together last night to put together a couple $100. And then I ordered that dash cam for him this morning, and that dash cam is now going out to him today, which is really super exciting. I'm just locking my cards again real quick here because people try to hack into my stuff so much. It's just so crazy. Yep, that's a fact, Mark. Right now I've got women's t-shirts on sale. Nicole said, do you ever, right now I have women's t-shirts. Women's t-shirts are only $20. So any size women's t-shirt I have in stock right now, just contact me through PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and I'll send out you a t-shirt. We have small, medium, large, extra large, double XL in women's t-shirts right now. That's what I have just for this moment. All right, let me share another video with you guys that just shows the absolute tyranny. This is crazy. I saw this last night. I could not believe what I saw. I was like, you got to be kidding me. That's real? Yes, this is 100%.
But have you? I guess I wouldn't even think to check the registration or to check the license plate. I'm assuming they're giving me a legit car.
I'm sure most of you have rented a car before, But have you ever rented a car with an unregistered license plate? Well, one woman I spoke to today received exactly that when she rented from Enterprise, and it led to a night in prison.
Behind bars over a rental car.
This isn't my car. This isn't my problem.
Bailey Hawkins says this car accident is what sent her here to the Enterprise on Colonial Boulevard in Fort Myers, where she rented a Toyota Camry with one major problem. It came with an unregistered license plate,
which is a felony.
Bailey says she ended up getting pulled over, written up, and assigned a court date. She called Enterprise.
I'm sorry, what did she just say? Let me listen again.
Problem. It came with an unregistered license plate.
An unregistered license plate?
Which is a felony.
Which is a felony. She rented a car with an unregistered license plate, and that's a felony. It's a rental car.
Bailey says she ended up getting pulled over, written up, and assigned a court date.
So she got pulled over and got a ticket for a felony.
She called Enterprise to explain the problem. She says they sent her a new car, and at first were apologetic.
She's pregnant. You guys can see it.
Ended up getting pulled over, written up, and assigned a court date. She called Enterprise to explain the problem. She says they sent...
Look, she's pregnant. She has a bun in the oven.
...her a new car, and at first were apologetic.
Fax us over the tickets with the court dates, and we will take care of this for you. You don't have to go to court.
So she didn't, but neither did they.
I was painting my daughter's dresser at the time, and there was knocking on the door. So my boyfriend goes over and answers the door, and he said, Fort Myers Police Department is here, and they're asking for you.
The 7.5-month pregnant mother sat in a prison cell for 7 hours with bail set for $1,000.
She did not follow up, and, we...
I'm so sorry. Listen to this again here.
7.5-month.
And he said, Fort Myers the door. So my boyfriend goes over and seeing my daughter's door.
They sent her a new car, and at first were apologetic.
Now, this is the part I want you to listen to carefully.
Fax us over the tickets with the court dates, and
they fax over the tickets with the court dates.
We will take care of this for you. You don't have
an Enterprise rental car will take care of it.
To go to court.
You don't have to go to court. Enterprise sent you a fax saying that we'll go to court for you. In other words, they'll bring in an attorney and take this on because it's their problem, not yours.
So she didn't.
So she didn't go to court because Enterprise, let me just tell you guys something. When you get a ticket and you get charged with a crime, you have got to go to court. You've got to go to court. When I'm governor, I'm going to change the system so that you don't have to go to jail. You can get fingerprinted right on the side of the road. You can take a picture. They can take a picture of you for your mugshot right on the side of the road. Your court hearing can be right from your phone. As governor, I dedicate that that's what I'm going to get done. I'm going to change the police state, prison state, death state. And why do you need to go to jail? So that they can make money off of you, so that your skin can make money. It's all about money. They want you to go to the dungeon so that you have to pay a ransom to get your body out of the dungeon, so they can impound your car, so that you can pay a ransom for your car. Oh, you don't have enough money to get your car out and get your body out of the dungeon? Which one are you going to get out? Which one? Because some people choose to get the car out because there's a $30 or $40 a day, sometimes $50 a day impound fee. So they tow your car for $300, $400. Then you call your wife or your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend and say, I'm in jail. How do I? And then when they get the call, it says, you've received a collect call from the Wildwood Penitentiary. Jose DeCastro is in jail. If you do not want to accept this call and don't want future calls, press 5. And you sit there for a second and hope to God that they don't accidentally press 5 in a hurry to take your call. If you'd like to accept this call, your call will be recorded. Do not call any third parties. When the cops, you get a ticket, you got to go to court on it. I'm going to change it as governor. I guarantee you, as mayor, as governor, I will change this bullshit system.
But neither did they.
So she didn't go to court.
We're apologetic.
Fax us over the tickets with the court dates, and we will take care of this for you. You don't have to go to court.
So she didn't, but neither did they.
I was painting my daughter's dresser at the time, and there was knocking on the door. So my boyfriend...
Painting her daughter's dresser, And this is a ticket for expired license plate on a rental car. How far does the police state, prison state, death state go? They send a pig to her house.
Friend goes over and answers the door, and he said, Fort Myers Police Department is here and they're asking for you.
Fort Myers Police Department, Fort Myers, Florida. Florida is one of the worst police states in our country.
Answers the door, and he said, Fort Myers Police Department is here and they're asking for you.
The 7.5-month pregnant mother sat in a prison cell for 7 hours.
Wow. Holy goodness. Holy shit. Holy snarling snake shit. You gotta be kidding me. You're gonna put a 7.5-month pregnant woman in torture cuffs and drag her off to a dungeon for a failure to appear, for not having the registered license plate? Yes. Is there any end to the despotism? No. Zero. None. They will, in fact, arrest your pregnant wife from your home. What do we know? When the cops knock on your door, you don't answer the door. How many times do I got to teach this? When the police, bing, 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 police, 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 open up. Don't open the door. How many times do I got to show the same video that has been seen 7 million times? When the cops knock on your door, you don't answer the door. Especially when they say, police, 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 open the door. No, shut up. Dog's barking. Let it bark. Don't correct the dog. Charlie's going crazy. Let him bark. Baby's crying. Smother that baby. Let the baby cry, but don't make a sound. Pick the baby up, nurse the baby, take care of the baby. Try to get the baby to stop crying, but do not answer the door. The cops beat on the door. You hear the particular knock. What does the particular cop sounds like? That's what it sounds like. That's how I knock on the door of these pig shacks, just like they knock on our door, to show them that it's horribly rude and inconsiderate. When the cops knock on the door, put it in the chat. Don't answer the door. Okay? Cops knock. Don't answer the door.
Over and painting my daughter's dresser at the time.
Painting her daughter's dresser at the time.
Either did they.
I was painting my daughter's dresser at the time, and there was knocking on the door. So my boyfriend goes over and answers the door, and he said, Fort Myers Police Department is here and they're asking for you.
The 7.5-month pregnant mother sat in a prison cell for 7 hours with bail set for $1,000.
She did not follow up, and we take full responsibility for that now, but her as a young woman, and she trusted in them, trying to give them the chance to make it right.
But for the first...
Who is this lady talking right here? Did they introduce this lady?
$1,000.
She did not follow up.
So who is this? Is this Enterprise? There's no indication who the people are on the screen talking. Let me clear the comments off. Don't answer the door. Okay, cool. We got that up there. But now there's no, you look at the screen. There's no indication who the person talking on camera is. Who is the dude and who is this woman? They've never been introduced in the story before. This is the state-run media garbage that they're so shitty at doing their job.
With bail set for $1,000.
So now a 7.5-month pregnant woman's got to cough up $1,000 to get her and her unborn 7.5-month fetus out of the dungeon.
She did not follow up.
Who are you? We don't know who you are.
We take full responsibility for that.
Who takes full responsibility? We don't know who you are
now, but her as a young woman, and she trusted in them.
Trusted in who? Who are you saying? Trusted in who?
Trying to give them the chance to make it right.
But for the first...
I don't know who you are.
...time renter and first-time mother, Bailey says she just wants some justice.
I want compensation for pain and suffering for me and my child. I want someone to act like they care.
No, they don't. They absolutely don't. The state does not care about you. Fort Myers Police Department, jackboot thug pigs that they are, they don't care about you. The Fort Myers Police Department in Florida does not care about you. Cops don't care about you. This is not a great big shocker.
Bailey tells me she has another court date set for late December and plans on hiring an attorney. As for Enterprise, the local Fort Myers office referred me to follow up with the corporate headquarters. They are closed right now, but you can count on 4 in your corner to push for answers.
We don't even know who the person on camera was a minute ago, 4 in your corner. And this is 6 years ago. So I wonder if we can find out exactly what happened. You think we can find out? Bailey Hawkins, someone on Team DLZ, there's only 5 comments on this. Only 5 comments total on this story. Can you imagine how much Bailey Hawkins was dying for somebody to pay attention to her, dying for somebody to take up her case? I mean, the car she drove wasn't hers. They said they would take care of everything, but they didn't. Instead, Bailey Hawkins, let's just take a look. Okay, woman jailed for expired tag. Woman turns herself in for theft of rental car from Enterprise. That's not it. Bailey versus United States. Okay, I can't find it. Who did Bailey Hawkins sues Enterprise Fort Myers police? Woman jailed for expired tags. 22-year-old Bailey. There's nothing here. There's nothing. If anybody else can find information, let me show you guys this right here. I made this video a year ago or so, and it went super viral. This is just your daily friendly reminder from the inside of the safety of your own home. If the cops come to your door, don't answer the door. Open the door, please. Open the door. We got a warrant. If he had a warrant, they would break the door down and arrest me. You're leaving until you open the door. You hear me in there? Well, you can go ahead and wait as long as you want, because I'm going to stay inside my own home until I look out the window and I know that you coppers are gone. We ain't leaving until you open the door. What I'm going to do from here? Open this door right this second. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to wait for those coppers to leave. If the cops have a warrant to come into your home, they will. If they don't, they won't. They can only spend a certain amount of time outside your door and then they have to leave. Whatever you do, for the love of God, if the cops are beating on your door and saying, come out, wherever you are, don't come out. I would rather pay for a new door than go outside and chance being arrested when there's no warrant for my arrest. Let's listen to it one more time. This is just your daily friendly reminder from the inside of the safety of your own home. If the cops come to your door, don't answer the door. Open the door, please. Open the door. We got a warrant. If he had a warrant, they would break the door down and arrest me. You're leaving until you open the door. You hear me in there? Well, you can go ahead and wait as long as you want, because I'm going to stay inside my own home until I look out the window and I know that you coppers are gone. We ain't leaving until you open the door. What I'm going to do from here? Open this door right this second. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to wait for those coppers to leave. If the cops have a warrant to come into your home, they will. If they don't, they won't. They can only spend a certain amount of time outside your door and then they have to leave. Whatever you do, for the love of God, if the cops are beating on your door and saying, come out, wherever you are, don't come out. I would rather pay for a new door than go outside and chance being arrested when there's no warrant for my arrest. Okay. Let me share this link down here below so that I'm going to share the link with the crowd here. If you guys want to share this with friends, I made this a year ago. 7 million people have seen it. Don't open the door for the pigs. They want to arrest you, take you to the dungeon, and steal your money. That's what the cops are trying to do. All right. All right. Everybody do me a favor. Hit the like button. 2/3 of you watching this are not subscribed. Hit the subscribe button if you would. Type in the comment section, OTVO. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Put it in the comment section, OTVO. All right. All right. So you guys remember the other day I covered this story where in New Mexico, A fourth officer has resigned during an investigation into alleged wrongdoing, into crimes. And as you guys know, I've said time and time and time again, when I am the governor, I will change it so that there's police statutes, so that there's codes and statutes that say PB 101, police brutality, police violence 101, police violence 102. And so this says a fourth officer, call it an officer, he's a pig, has resigned during an investigation into alleged wrongdoing by officers assigned to a unit who charged with stopping impaired drivers in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Investigators had been trying to schedule an interview with Nelson Ortiz, but he resigned on Thursday, the department said in a news release. Ortiz joined the Pig Shack in 2016 and was assigned to the DWI unit from 2018 to 2021. The Pig Department launched a probe into the pigs who were previously working on the unit. The Federal Bureau of Investigations, the CCC, the cop cover-up crew, is also investigating. 5 pigs were placed on administrative leave during the pig investigation. The other 3 pigs resigned previously were Pig Hunter, Pig Alba, and Pig Johnson. According to documents obtained by the Albuquerque Journal, state-run media, the federal probe began after a stop by a pig in August, which he allegedly told the driver to contact a specific attorney to ensure the case would not be filed. And now the other shoe drops. And now we see they didn't just resign because they didn't want to. They resigned because they were taking kickbacks from an attorney to say, hire this. And then I'll bet you the judge and the attorney were also in cahoots. Are we ever going to hear about the judges that made deals with this attorney? Likely not. The investigation will stall and die. The investigation has partly focused on DWI criminal cases filed by specific pigs that were issued and eventually dismissed. Okay, dismissed by which judge though? Just, hey, FBI, in case you're watching, Federal Bureau crap, which judge dismissed the cases? Because I would bet my testicles that the judge was in cahoots with the lawyer, and the lawyer was in cahoots with the cops, and they're all making money. I would bet my fingers that there's a judge here who dismissed the cases that was taking money and kickbacks. Put a 1 in the chat if you think there was a judge involved who was taking money for kickbacks. More than 150 cases alleging the motorists were driving intoxicated have been dismissed. 3 Albuquerque pigs combined and filed 136 of the 152 DUI cases, and at least 107 of those were filed last year, which was 10% of such cases for the department that year. And now let's listen to the state-run media operatives lie about what happened exactly.
The sirens went off here in Russell's Point, and about 5 minutes later, it sounded like a freight train coming through our front room.
Oh, so you're not going to make... So look at ABC. They don't make a video about what exactly happened. They make a video about tornadoes. They don't cover the actual despotism, the actual problem with what happened. They cover tornadoes. Who wants to hear about the tornadoes? I want to hear about the absolute tyranny that the police were doing in cahoots with the judge and the district attorney, because this story has bigger implications than just the cops resigning. The prosecutor involved, the lawyer involved, the judge involved. Am I wrong or am I right? Was there not a prosecutor, a lawyer, and a judge involved in this? Yes or no? Yes or no? Was a prosecutor, a judge, and a lawyer involved in this? Yes, they were. They absolutely were. 100,000%. They were involved in this. That's an absolute and total fact. Lying, jackboot, thug pigs. Now take a look at this. This is unbelievable. This one right here says that Mississippi cop pleads guilty to forcing prisoner to drink his own piss. He's only facing a max of 1 year, and it took an FBI investigation to get any charges in the first place. F this piece of shit. So let's take a look at this this publication from the state-run media real quick. And so this is again Mississippi, which I have another Mississippi story to cover today. Suck it up. Patrolman Michael Christian Green, who also filmed the ordeal. He filmed the ordeal. Wow. Wow. I would like to see the video. I would like to see the video of this Mississippi pig forcing a guy to drink his own urine. I think that should be presented as a representation of the Mississippi pigs. What do you guys think? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. We should get to see this cop force someone to lick his own urine off the ground. I've already saw this, but I'm going to show it to you guys. Former Mississippi pig pled guilty Thursday to a federal misdemeanor charge. Oh my God. Full stop right there. If I forced Kelly or Carter or Danelle, if I forced Brick with him being imprisoned underneath of me, if I forced John Lagarito, if I forced Jody, if you forced exiled Revenger, if you force somebody to get down on the ground and suck their piss up off the ground as you filmed it, you would be charged with a felony. But once again, what do we see? That Pigs, he's only charged with a misdemeanor. This is an 8th Amendment violation. This is cruel and unusual punishment. Charged with a misdemeanor after he filmed himself forcing a man in custody to drink his piss. Michael Christian Green, not very Christian, is he? 26 years old, was serving as a pig with the Pearl Police Pig Department in December at the time of the offenses. The pigs say offenses, which is, according to court documents first reported, Green ordered an arrestee to lick the urine off the floor after the man had urinated in his cell. Pig supporters said that the man in custody, identified as BE in court papers, had been arrested 2 days before Christmas following a disturbance call at a local Sam's Club. He was arrested because Sam's Club called on him and said he was a disturber. While waiting to be processed at the pig department called Pearl Police, BE tried to tell Green he needed to go to the bathroom before urinating at the back of the cell. Later, Green was informed that someone had urinated in the cell. Pig Green allegedly told BE, "You see this phone? I will beat your effing ass with it. You're fixing to go in there and you're going to lick that piss up. Do you understand me?" The pig allegedly repeated his order to suck it up and filmed as the defendant got on the ground and licked up his own urine. Green was also allegedly told BE not to spit it out and ordered the detained man repeatedly gagged through the ordeal. Pig officials said that the city opened an internal affair investigations when it was discovered that the pig Green was relieved of duties December 27th. On Thursday, Green pled guilty to 1 count of deprivation of civil rights under the color of law. He now faces a maximum sentence of 12 months in prison.
A former Pearl police officer.
A former pig. A former piece of shit pig. Put it in the chat. JBTP. Jack Boot Thug Pig. Put it in the chat. Jack Boot Thug Pig. That's what this guy was. Unbelievable. They investigated themselves and found no wrongdoing. Actually, they investigated themselves and said, we could probably do a misdemeanor and then he'll do probation for 90 days maybe.
Appeared in federal court this afternoon, pleading guilty to a Class A misdemeanor.
So when he pled guilty to a Class A misdemeanor, he's already got a deal in place with the judge and the prosecutor. There'll be no jail time for this. He's just going to get a probation. He's going to resign or be fired from the pig department, keep his peace officer standard and training certificate, and within 5 years, that certificate is still good. He's going to go back for a year of mandatory retraining, and he will resurface as a pig somewhere because nobody will sign up to be a pig anymore because the policies, procedures, and protocols are so brutal, inhumane, and barbaric.
According to the DOJ's court filings, the former patrolman forced an arrestee to drink urine off the floor of a jail cell. 26-year-old Michael Christian Green, formerly
Demon. Put it in the chat. That is a demon that you're looking at. Demon. An absolute, total demon. Glad you're back. What's the matter, you?
known as Michael Christian Bradshaw, is
Michael Christian Bradshaw. I thought they said his name was something else earlier in the publication. They said Michael Christian Green. So which is it? Michael Christian Bradshaw or Michael Christian Green? That way you can't track his peace officer standard certificate.
charged with deprivation of civil rights under color of law.
Look at what look at the retards that they're signing up to be pigs. Look at him. He literally looks like he's mentally challenged. I mean, take a look at his face. He looks like he is mentally ill. He looks like he is literally, and the classic term is retarded. And I'm going to say what the word is. He looks retarded to me. His eyes are too close together. As you know, to make small dogs, they inbreed them over and over and over. To get a Chihuahua, you have to inbreed it. Brother and sister, brother and sister, brother and sister, mate those dogs. And then what happens is their eyes come too close together. They get an elongated front lip when you inbreed human beings. Like this guy's elongated front lip, similar as to Down syndrome from fetal alcohol syndrome. So that's what he has. His eyes are too close together. He has an elongated front lip. He looks like he's mentally ill. He made a guy drink his own urine. Do you think he's mentally ill? I think he's mentally ill. I would bet he's mentally ill.
His sentencing is set for May 24th. He faces up to a year in prison. His bond was set at $10,000.
So what do you guys think? May 24th, don't you think he's going to do no time?
24th, he faces up
May 24th.
of civil rights under color of law. His sentencing is set for May 24th. He faces up to a year in prison. His bond was set at $10,000.
This type of behavior, in my opinion, me being a former law enforcement officer, is just despicable. I mean, this is how I think about human beings. God created us in his image, and to treat somebody like that, to me, is just despicable. If you're going to be a police officer, you got to do things right, and you got to operate within the Constitution of the United States. And I feel very strongly about that. And I apologize to the family of this gentleman that was exposed to.
You lying pig. You lying pig sucking supporter. You liar, liar, liar. Watch this pig right here. Who is this guy? Mayor Jake Windham, City of Pearl, Mississippi. So just so you guys know, let me explain how it works, okay? So let me clear the comments out of the way so you guys can see. It says right here, let me show you. Mayor Jake Windham of Pearl, Mississippi. So let me explain how that works in case you guys don't know or you don't know the facts. The mayor hires the chief of police. When the mayor hires the chief of police, they skip all of the psychological evaluations, all of the lie detector tests. They skip all the process of what a normal person would have to go through if they're going to be the chief of pigs for a particular area. So the mayor hires the chief of police. This guy hired the chief who hired that piece of shit pig. Now, after the mayor hires the chief then hires his majors or corporals or lieutenants or whatever the pig ranking system is in that particular pig shack. Now, the lieutenants underneath of the chief will then hire all the subordinates. So that means the mayor hired the chief hired the lieutenant hired all the subordinates. So it goes right up the chain of command. And this guy right here who talks this absolute bullshit, he was the guy that made it all happen.
I mean, this is how I think about human beings. God created us in his image, and to treat somebody like that.
Wait a minute. God created us in his image, and to treat somebody like that. But yet, Mayor, why don't you make a move to get rid of the torture cuffs and move to a new humane society based on digital detainment? Why don't you do that, Mayor? If God made us in his image, which is some bullshit written in a textbook that was made to control man, I do not believe in any of these textbooks. You guys are welcome to worship the Bible, the Quran, Buddha, all those deities. I do not. I worship God and God alone. I don't believe in any of these books. I think they were created to control man. So he's citing some biblical stuff that I don't believe. God created man in his image. Bullshit. I don't believe it for 2 seconds. Not 2 seconds. But let's just go with his bullshit analysis, which was given to him in a book that was altered. King James Version 7, that means the 6 other versions were edited. Just telling you, edited. Okay, so this guy right here, he's saying that God created man in his image. So what we should do then is if you do something wrong or you get in trouble, you should go in torture cuffs. Why isn't Jake Wyndham, mayor of Pearl, why isn't he talking about getting rid of the torture cuffs? He doesn't give a shit about you or me. He cares that they got caught. He doesn't care about us. Not one tiny little bit. This is just a politician trying to save face. And he's using the Bible to try to make sure that people think he's good. He's not good. He's a piece of shit.
God created us in his image.
Now, everybody, remember, he's a good Christian. Everybody, he's quoting the Bible. This is a good man because he's quoting the Bible. What a load of shit on a stick.
And to treat somebody like that.
To treat somebody by putting them in torture cuffs.
To me is just despicable.
Oh, is it despicable? But you brought him up on a misdemeanor charge, not a felony.
You're going to be a police officer. You got to
If you're going to be a pig,
things right, and you got to operate within the Constitution of the United States.
Oh, really? If you're going to be a pig,
you're going to be a police officer. You got to do things right, and you got to operate within the Constitution of the United States.
So where does it say in the Constitution of the United States that if someone is arrested, they immediately go in torture cuffs? Where does it say in the Constitution that reasonable articulable suspicion is a thing? Or was that created so that cops could run up and grab Black Panthers in 1968? Yes, it was. So was that created because blacks were not freed in the 1954 case of Brown versus Board of Education? They were really freed and America was really desegregated with the 1964 Civil Rights Act. It only took 4 years from the Civil Rights Act of 1964 until Terry versus Ohio in 1968, where all of a sudden we needed something for officer safety. We needed reasonable articulable suspicion. We needed to create this magical detainment process where you're not really arrested, you're not really seized, you're only detained. So they created it in the vein of absolute, total, complete, and utter racism, and now it's used on you. Now, if you're poor and white, or black or brown, don't reach around. You're reaching, bang, 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 bang. Where does it say that you should be detained in the Constitution with torture cuffs? This dumb shit pig sucker is up here lying to you. There's not a word he's saying that's true. Show me where it says in the Constitution that you should be torture cuffed with your hands behind your back. You should be rendered completely incapacitated. The moment a cop has reasonable suspicion over you, tell me where it says that in the God-blessed Constitution. Tell me where it says that in your Bill of Rights. Explain to me where it says you will be torture cuffed. They're using the exact same cuffs that the 1638 Delaware colony created for the South Carolina slave catchers to torture slaves. And he's saying you have to follow the Constitution. It does not say in the Constitution there's any such thing as detainment or reasonable articulable suspicion. You're talking to a constitutional law scholar, Mayor Wyndham. You obviously don't understand it and you don't know it. You jackboot thug pig sucker. It never says in the Constitution that there's reasonable articulable suspicion or detainment. They created that for blacks and now it's used on you. How many people in here are not rich? How many? Let me put a 1 in the chat for me. I'm not rich. How many people are not rich? I'm not a rich man. I've been in torture cuffs dozens of times for officer safety. So tell me, Wyndham, where does it say in the Constitution that officer safety goes over all of our civil liberties? Where does it say that? Where does it say in the Constitution that you can be arrested for any infraction of the law? 2001 Atwater versus City of Lago Vista. The black robe tyrants who's supposed to be in charge and upholding and preserving our civil liberties. In 2001 in Atwater versus City of Lago Vista, they said if you violate any infraction of the law in front of a peace officer, you can be arrested. How has that gone for our country? like total dog shit. And you got this guy up here invoking the Bible. I'm a good Christian. And saying the police officers have to follow the Constitution. You just skipped where the Constitution's been altered with Terry versus Ohio. He just skipped the whole God blessed thing. He's a lying jackboot thug pig sucker. Absolute total liar, total scam.
If you're going to be a police officer, you got to do things right, and you got to operate within the Constitution.
Well, then you would get rid of detainment in Pearl. You would get rid of officer safety in Pearl, Mississippi.
States, and I feel very strongly about that.
Then do you? Okay, then I'll be calling you tomorrow morning.
Apologize to the family of this gentleman.
Apologize to the family. What about the guy who had to lick his piss up? You apologize to him?
Was exposed to just the type of negligent and
negligent. It wasn't negligent. He got his camera out and filmed it. It wasn't negligent. It was planned. It was negligent. Is that what you said, pig sucker?
Type of
despotism, cruelty, cruel and unusual punishment under the 8th Amendment.
Negligent and horrible type treatment from a
horrible type. Is this like wrongdoing? You mean criminal, felonious acts? Despotism, cruel and unusual punishment under the 8th Amendment, violation of due process under the 5th Amendment, violation of unreasonable searches and seizures because he was arrested for a disturbance at Sam's Club? What about the 4th, the 5th, the 8th, the 14th Amendment? What about those?
From an officer of the law.
The judge has ordered that Green surrender his law enforcement certificate in the state of Mississippi.
Oh, really? So I wonder if he's going to be able to take a look at Green and what a piece of shit this guy is. What a piece of shit. A total and complete piece of shit. But remember, the mayor said, and Dan, you wrote this shit, Dan? Dan Hall at the Daily Beast? Did you let the mayor get away with the bullshit he just talked and not call him out? I mean, listen, did you learn something today? Put a 1 in the chat if you learned something today. That detainment is made up for racism. That reasonable articulable suspicion was created for racism. That officer safety over our rights was created for racism. I don't love that. I'm light-skinned Colombian. I don't love it. I don't love that. Most people call me white. Pero soy colombiano. I'm Colombian. I was raised in an all-white town. The nickname I got, Chille, was originally started by my best friends when I was 5 years old. Chili taco enchilada burrito. The neighbor called me taco. I swear to Jesus, your savior. I swear to Muhammad, your savior. I swear to Buddha, I swear to Krishna. I swear to Monkey. I swear to Horus. I swear to Set. Whichever deity you've chosen to follow, I swear to that deity. When I was 5 years old and I moved to Alaska, the neighbor guy called me taco. I loved it. I thought it was really cute. My mom went crazy when she found out the neighbor called me taco. He called me taco my whole life. Hey, taco, come over here at barbecue and get some meat. You hungry, boy? I was never offended by it because I was 5. Didn't bother me one bit. I love those neighbors. I still love those neighbors. They moved away in my teen years. We got back together when they came back to Alaska to visit. He still called me taco. That's a fact. Ask my family and my friends. I'm not offended at all. It desensitized me to racism when I got to the States. And I was taught a brand of racism from the kids on the playground that I spread for years, not understanding that using the N-word was spreading racism. My best friend was black. I still said the N-word. I didn't know. We all didn't know till George Floyd, and then the whole country did a turnabout and said, we can't use the N-word. We can't use it anymore. We have to stop. And now, what kind of idiocracy have we created in our country that these colored people get to use the N-word, but you can't use the N-word? I can't even listen to gangster rap anymore because of the idiocracy. The N-word's bad, but not if you're black. I'm just saying. I'm laying out hard facts here. Detainment's fake. Reasonable articulable suspicion is fake. Officer safety is fake. It's all created in the name of racism, and we all did it. We all did it. Don't lie. I'm not going to lie. We all did it.
So, I'm going to explain this very quickly. If you don't unlock this door, you'll be charged with obstruct police, okay?
The
door was open, and now you locked it.
I have a video.
In plain sight, she had pills in the door.
That's my pills, though.
Okay, that doesn't make a difference.
They need to get you for chemicals because arresting you for chemicals is going to make the world better.
To me?
It's accessible to the driver. So under the law, if it's accessible to
This is my van, though. Yeah, it does.
She is driving the vehicle.
No, it's my vehicle, though.
Look at the rules they've made up. Well, if you have pills in the driver's side door and it's accessible to the driver, then we get to arrest you for that. Such bullshit. Such bullshit.
We're going to charge you with obstruct as well. So
You're going to charge her with obstruct as well. I can barely hear it as well. I got the volume turned all the way up. I can't get it any louder.
The door for us. Otherwise, we're going to have to take you out of the vehicle in a way you won't.
Open the door for us so we can assault you, torture cuff you, drag you to a dungeon, or we're going to smash the window and drag you out and take you to the dungeon.
Why? What did I do?
The window will be smashed and you'll be taken out of the vehicle unless you unlock the window.
The window will be smashed. Did you hear that? The window will be smashed and we will drag you out and take you to the dungeon. Because we saw pills in the driver's side door. You need to be arrested. The driver needs to be arrested. We need to arrest you. It's not going to do any good at all whatsoever for society. It's going to downgrade society. It's going to make criminals out of people who are not criminals. But we need you to open the door so that we can arrest you and charge you with crimes. Because the pills were in the driver's side door, accessible to the driver. So that means the driver needs to be arrested and you need to be arrested. We're going to arrest you for obstruction right now. So open the door and allow us to torture cuff you. And you better not tense up when we grab you because we have a term. Don't tense up. You put your hands on me, my body tenses up. I can't help it. Open the door so we can arrest you. Chille, are Italians white? I'm confused. I don't know. Most of the people locked up 1920, 1933 during Prohibition were Italians. I don't know. They were the ones running alcohol. Lucky Luciano, Al Capone. You guys have heard those names. Everybody welcome Pepper Smith to Team DLZ. Thank you for coming, Pepper. I appreciate it. Listen to the logic of these pigs. Open the door so we can torture you and arrest you and charge you with bullshit crimes. Open the door so we can arrest you.
Why? What did I do?
The window will be smashed and you'll be.
She even said, what did I do? Listen to what she says here.
Why? What did I do?
What did she do?
The window will be smashed and you'll be taken out of the vehicle unless you unlock the window. Unlock the door.
The window will be smashed and you will drug out if you don't unlock the door.
Okay, but what do you need the door unlocked for, though?
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. What?
Why do you need the door unlocked?
Because we need to find out what those pills are.
Oh.
You need to find out what the pills are because you're saving America. Look at these guys. This is the problem that people have with Long Island Audit. Long Island Audit, this is the problem that people have with you, bud. When you say that these order followers are just following orders, they don't have to say there's pills in here. Now we need to check and arrest you. These are free men who have the opportunity to go, I'm not going to harass someone because they got pills in the console of their car or in the door of their car. How many people have got, I have my blood pressure medication that I don't take in the driver's side door, has my name on it. But if they can't see that my name's on it and they put their flashlight in there, then I have to subject myself to being in torture cuffs while they investigate my blood pressure medication in my driver's side door. I got my blood pressure down by changing my diet, cutting out salt, not smoking any Mary Jane. That's how my blood pressure is now below 135 over 81. By changing my diet. Here's the deals in the room, everybody. What's going on? Here's the deal. I was just saying, this is the problem people have with LIA. Long Island Audit, that these guys are saying that they have to arrest you. They have to get in and investigate the pills in the side of the door.
For though.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. What?
Why do you need the door unlocked?
Because we need to find out what those pills are.
Oh, why is that?
They're mine though.
Doesn't matter.
So you're just gonna look at the name?
Okay, if you don't open the door, man.
No, I'm just asking. Are you just gonna look at the name on them?
Your vehicle is also going to be impounded, and you're going to be stuck here.
No, I'm just asking. Are you just gonna look at the name?
Sorry?
Are you just gonna look at the name, like the bottle?
Absolutely.
Oh. That's all I have to say.
Don't reach. You open the door. They're going to attack you. Put a 1 in the chat if you think these cops are going to attack her. If they're going to attack the people in this car.
Those are my pills.
Okay.
And now they're searching the car because they saw some pills.
And what's your name, sorry?
Ashley.
No. Ashley?
Yeah? What do you mean? No, those are mine.
I got that, but these are gabapentin.
Those are gabapentin, She has though. cancer.
I got that, but these cannot be within reach of the driver.
Oh, I see. So you can't put your medication in the driver's side door panel of your car. And if here's the deal drives my car and my blood pressure medication is in the driver's side door and here's the deal is driving, well, then obviously he's taking my blood pressure medication. We need to arrest him. We need to arrest you for furnishing pills to somebody, even though he's not taking the pills. This is just so unfrickin' believable. Order following jackboot thug pigs.
We're in the reach. They
And your car
switched.
smells like weed.
Oh, there it is. Oh, what's her name? Her name is Ashley. Let me see if I can scroll up on this thing here. Her name is Ashley. This is the name of her, Ashley Reezy House Store. That's the name of her TikTok account, everybody. If you want to get over there and reach out to her, tell her I'd like to interview her. That's her TikTok account, Ashley Reezy House Store. If you guys want to get over there, I'd like to interview this woman and see what she has to say. We're up here right now after they've opened the door.
What's your name, sorry?
Ashley.
Don't drive with me in the car. Here's the deal. I might have my blood pressure medication in the side door. And then obviously you're taking my blood pressure medication.
No. Ashley?
Yeah? What do you mean? No, those are mine.
I got that, but these are gabapentin.
Those are gabapentin, though. Cancer.
She has cancer. That's her cancer medication. That would make no sense for anybody else to take it if they don't have cancer.
Got that, but these cannot be within reach of the driver.
Oh, or he's taking your cancer medication? What a freaking pig. Look at the pig.
We're in the reach. They
Your car
switched.
smells like weed.
Oh, there it is. So is medical Mary Jane prescribed to people who have cancer? Yes, it is. It sure is. Why is that? Because they get nausea, they can't eat, and it helps with the pain instead of taking gabapentin. Wow.
How does it smell like
Your car
weed?
smells like weed.
So that is right in the cup holder, or the
Yeah,
door
'cause
handle, or
there's-
the driver. That's the driver position of the vehicle. That is right there.
Because they
Oh, so yeah, the legislatures wrote a law, Long Island Audit, and then these jackboot thug pigs are enforcing bullshit. This is the problem that so many on Team DLZ have a problem with you, LIA. And I'm just telling you, man, I put together a GoFundMe for, here's the deal. Are you in the room still? Is here's the deal still here? If you're still here, here's the deal. I put together a GoFundMe for a lawyer fund that every dime of this, it's at 135 now, goes directly to the lawyers. Nobody profits from this. Every dime goes to lawyers. Here's the link for it. Here's the deal. I've also invited San Joaquin Valley Transparency, Lackluster, Long Island Audit, San Joaquin Valley Transparency, and Direct D, who may need this fund for himself. And every dime of the money goes here, goes to lawyers. I put it at $10,000. Every single penny, and I'll put in my own money to this fund, goes to lawyers to hire people. Wanda Meese needs a lawyer on Wednesday the 20th for a bond revocation hearing. They're going to try to lock him up for filming cops. I'm tapped out. We at Team DLZ are tapped out. Lackluster, you want to bury the hatchet? Let's do it. Say you're sorry for saying I have victims of violence. Say you're sorry. Apologize for your lie. and let's move forward. You lied to the people. So let's just fix it. But this is the problem people have with you, LIA. These guys are enforcing bullshit here.
We were just switching because I was tired.
So then you were driving then?
Yeah, I was
And then it's
driving.
still within reach of a driver.
But I have
It doesn't-
cancer. I have colon cancer. I'm terminal.
She has
And
colon cancer. She's terminal.
That's why I have all these
But
pills.
you cannot have medication like that. That's within reach
I
of
know.
a
I
driver.
have.
So that's who made that up? Legislatures. Legislatures made that up, but it's not true. They're making up shit to arrest people.
all over because I had cancer and I had to have access
She's
to it.
terminal with colon cancer, and these jackboot thug pigs are trying to arrest her. My God. My God. It's unbelievable. And Lenny Malley down here is saying it is a non-narcotic too. It's not even a narcotic.
I just got discharged from the hospital
When did you get discharged from the hospital?
like a week ago, and that's why I have all these pills. Like I was supposed to get more, and I have Thunder Bay
Thunder Bay.
Regional.
Okay.
And I have it from my pain doctor, Dr. Bizantz, and he's the one who prescribed me all these pills, and I just picked them up, and
And
that's
I'm
why
not-
we have them in my
I'm
vehicle.
not disputing that, but you need to understand something.
I'm not disputing that you have colon cancer, you're terminal. And by the way, ironically, my blood pressure medication is in my driver's side door panel. I got the pills from CVS, threw them in the driver's side panel, took them for a week and said, I'm not taking this shit. I'm going to cut salt, cut Mary Jane, cut my diet, lose some weight, exercise more, change my entire diet where I don't have any processed foods. My blood pressure dropped by 50 points. I decided not to take them. They're still sitting in the driver's side door panel. The same thing this woman did with her cancer medication. And they're saying, okay, that's fine that you're dying and you're terminal with colon cancer, but you need to understand something, Ashley. You need to understand something. You are not following the legislators' laws that were created so we could arrest you.
I have it from my pain doctor, Dr. Bizantz, and he's the one who prescribed me all these pills, and I just picked them up, and that's why we have them in my
I'm
vehicle.
not disputing that, but you need to understand something. You cannot have these anywhere that is accessible.
But it's my vehicle,
No, hey,
though. Like, where would I
listen,
put it?
listen,
Where am I
put it
going
on
to
the
put
trunk then.
Why?
Put it- we
I
have
have to have it
hey,
on my person
hello?
because I have to take them all the time. I take them
We have an
3-4
issue
times
here
a
where I
day.
let you talk, but you don't let me
No,
talk.
but I'm just saying,
She's terminal with cancer. She only has so many words left, you piece of shit.
I have to take them 3-4 times a day.
Now you listen to me.
And listen to me. You don't
Right here, right now, you pull out your trifold from your visor, you open it up right here to this page right here, and you say, I cursing out cops. Expressive disorder is in a society inevitable that's dedicated to individual freedom and must be protected if that freedom can survive. Mr. Hill interrupted police and I can interrupt you. Houston versus Hill. This is the old one. I'm sorry. I don't sell this one anymore. I have the old version in my hand here. It's 1987. I have the old ones here. I don't know why I have them. I don't put these out anymore. These are all old. God bless it. Whatever. 1987 Houston versus Hill. You're seeing it happen right here.
want to get stopped here. You're going to listen to me, okay? You cannot have a narcotic within reach of anybody in the front seat, driver's seat of the vehicle.
Well, I
Yours
did
or
not know that.
okay?
Like, can I just have my pills then?
But it doesn't. You cannot claim ignorance.
I'm not claiming ignorance because my
You can't claim ignorance. We got to arrest you. Your time on earth is limited, but we absolutely have to arrest you.
vehicle. I was just
Claim
driving.
ignorance, just like you cannot claim ignorance if you didn't know that
I
you can't kill
no,
someone.
I wasn't.
You can't have open alcohol. You can't.
Oh, listen to this pig. She said she's terminal. She said that she's terminal. She said that she's dying. She said she was just in the hospital a week ago. She's explained to him that she's dying, that she has limited time left on earth. It's right there. 1987, Houston versus Hill. God-given right to speak. Right there. You show him your trifold. There's the GoFundMe for the lawyer fund for anybody who wants to donate. We're only spending that money, goes directly to lawyers.
Have narcotics in the front seat.
It's not narcotic. I
It
was
is
driving
narcotics.
and I have
Gabapentin is a
cancer,
narcotic.
though. I just told you.
It doesn't matter. So you're driving under the influence of narcotics? Is that what you're telling me?
No, because I'm not.
He's still trying to find a way to charge her with a crime.
Take me.
Yeah, and I have
But you
to.
told me you were driving. You got tired. You switched. You told me you have to take these 3 times a day.
Yeah, I do.
Wow, my God, this guy is a piece of shit. This guy is a total piece of shit. You wonder why I hate cops. You're looking at it.
And it says right on the pill bottle.
Gotcha.
And it doesn't affect my driving.
It says on the pill bottle doesn't affect your driving.
Gabapentin does affect.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Not when you
No,
have
you're making it up. She's telling you now.
colon cancer and you're terminal.
I understand. It doesn't matter whether you have cancer. Cancer doesn't improve your
Yeah,
driving.
it does.
It doesn't matter if you have cancer or not. Doesn't matter that you need these pills to live. Doesn't matter to us. We're paid to enforce laws on you. And no matter what, we're going to enforce our tyrannical jackboot thug pig laws on you. You're dying of colon cancer? Sorry to hear that. You got to go to jail first. We're going to give you tickets, fines, and fees that you'll never pay because you're probably going to be dead. But we're still going to ruin your last bit of time left on earth today. We're going to ruin you. It doesn't matter if you have cancer or not. All that matters is that we are jackboot thug pigs. That's all that matters here, that we are jackboot thug pigs. Let me zoom in on this pig as he says it. And then let's get over to Ashley and read the comments on her TikTok page.
You told me you were driving. You got tired. You switched. You told me you have to take these 3 times a day.
Yeah, I do. And it says right on the pill bottle.
Gotcha.
And it doesn't affect my driving.
Gabapentin does affect.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Not when you have colon cancer and you're terminal.
I understand. It doesn't matter whether you have cancer. Cancer doesn't improve your
Yeah,
driving
it does.
Cancer improves your driving
No.
ability? It makes you a better driver?
It just
If you were in
those
possession-
pills don't affect me
But
though.
I have no proof that you were the one taking them. I have no proof that she
Those
wasn't
are my pills.
Let's see something here. I have TikTok on my phone here. Let's real fast here. Let us very quickly here. Where's my TikTok phone? This is my TikTok phone right here. Really quickly here. Let's get over. I don't know how old this is. So let's get over here to TikTok real fast. Hold tight, everybody. And let's take a look at ASHLEYREZZY, Ashley Reza. Okay. So here she has 25,000 subscribers on her TikTok account. I've had 1.5 million subscribers deleted by TikTok. They've deleted my accounts. This is her TikTok. There's a picture of her. Ashley Reason House Store, stage 4 colon cancer, can kick rocks, also mama, and her res store. So let me just scroll through her videos real quick here. Res store. This video was posted, just so you guys know, February 25th. And it says here, didn't know gabapentin was a narcotic, and I almost got put in jail too. Sheesh. I won't be coming on the winter road again. So that's what she put right there. If you guys want to get over to her channel and let her know if she's still alive. I hope she's still alive. I hope she's still alive. I followed her. I don't follow anybody on TikTok. I just want to know if she's still alive.
No, we didn't. I was pushing up.
It doesn't matter. You made contact.
No, we didn't. No.
So the cops are saying,
Step out of the vehicle.
You have a warrant?
So you hit him with your motor vehicle. You need to step out of the motor vehicle.
No, we didn't. I was just pushing up.
It doesn't matter. You made contact.
No, we didn't.
No. You need to step out of the motor vehicle.
No, we did not hit him.
do anything.
Wait, so that's for now. He's asking, telling you that you have to step out of the vehicle. That's not up for debate what you did, okay? He's telling you to get out of the vehicle.
Do you guys have a search warrant?
Ma'am, you need to step out of the motor vehicle right now, okay?
Under what reasons?
Well, if you hit him with your motor,
We did. I have it on recording. I got it on recording. Yes. Yeah. We're not doing anything. Trust me.
So there's that. Hold on a second.
No, Mom, just stay.
So it's her mom driving.
Hey, Mom, stay. I know. Well, let's go. Okay. What? He said, go ahead, hit me.
So she didn't hit anybody.
No, they're not. Not yet. First time. But it should come though right away. Security. You see? I'm concerned. Oh, yeah, this guy.
So there's video 1. You saw video 2, and they got the mom out. And that's video 3.
I'm going to explain this very quickly. If you don't unlock this door, you'll be charged with obstruct police. Okay?
How?
The door was open.
So that's the same video we just saw. And then the next video is posted on 3/20. So that's March 20th. So she's still alive. I'm going to leave her a comment. Can you please reach out to the channel Delete Laws on YouTube? ? We would like to talk to you. So I put a comment on her video right here, and we are called Delete Laws and the number 4 on TikTok. I haven't posted any videos at all on the channel. This is what my TikTok looks like right now because I had that troll Colin stealing all my TikToks. So we can search and see if Colin has put any other new TikTok videos up using my name, using my likeness, and impersonating me. So we'll take a look here and see if he's created any more. Yeah, this is not my TikTok account. This is a fake TikTok account. DeleteLaws.1984. This is not me. That's fake. I didn't put that up. That's totally fake. Delete Laws TV. DeleteLaws.1984. That's a fake account. And so see more here. Users. Yeah, there's fake accounts. There's a few fake accounts. This is a fake account as well. This is not my account. If you guys want to report it, Delete Laws OG. This official account for Delete Laws. TikTok has shadow banned our other accounts. That's not my account. That's a fake account. You guys can report that as impersonation. That's not my account at all. And then he's trying to redirect people to his store to steal my products. Just total scumbag loser. And Colin, you're watching my videos and making new videos. Dude, get a life. Get a life. Seriously, get a life. So I reached out to Ashley Riza House store. If you guys are so inclined. Oh, let me check that out. Here's the deal. Thanks, dude. Let me go to here real quick. And right here. So right here. Okay, I got that. I got that right there. Cool, thanks. Okay, so thanks. Here's the deal. This guy's such a good reporter. He's so good at it. He's better at it than I am by far. I'm not the best at being a reporter, but here's the deal. Super good at it. And so thanks for sharing that. Let me share what he just sent me over. So this is from Ashley again. Colon cancer, stage 4. She's saying, I guess stage 5, you're dead. So let's watch her video because she doesn't have a lot of time left. I hope she's okay.
Good evening. My name's Ashley. I am diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, and I just started my chemo 2 weeks ago, and I was supposed to start it this week, but I didn't go because I had a bad reaction. So I just got out of the hospital today. So as I sit here combing my hair is literally falling out in chunks. Look at, like, this is just from one round of chemo. I need to shave the rest of my hair off. I know it's just hair and I'll grow back. But this is my second time battling colon cancer. I just hope I beat it. So prayers, can everyone say a prayer for me?
Sure. Sure. I'm not particularly religious when it comes to religious texts, to the Quran or to the Bible. I'm not religious in those terms. I am a God guy. I do believe in God and I pray all the time. So if you guys want to right now, we'll just take a moment. If you want to throw a prayer up for Ashley. So it's tough, man. This is tough to watch this stuff.
The hair that I just lost right now by brushing it.
Wow. That is just horrible. I mean, that is just horrible. This guy made his drink his own piss. That was disgusting. And now this was the one that I was showing here. Oh yeah. Did you guys see this one? You guys see this one? This is thanks. Here's the deal. I appreciate it. Remember today you saw it for 26 years. Nice hoodie. Nice hoodie. Remember, I have the We Don't Stop hoodies in, everybody. Get over to deletelaws.com and get a We Don't Stop hoodie. Every size is in stock right now. We don't stop. We don't stop. And then it says on the back, Team DLZ. Remember, with every single hoodie, you get a trifold and a pair of cop cards. If you need more than one trifold or more than one cop card, I put this in an envelope. I send it express priority mail, so it gets there in 2 or 3 days. And if you need an extra one, if you need an extra cop card or an extra trifold, you got 3 kids, you got a husband, and you're going to keep one for your car and one for his car, then I'll give you an extra trifold or an extra pair of cop cards. Put it in the notes when you do your order. You know, and anybody who was missing an order previously, it's because we didn't have hand cancel on there. Now we got hand cancel on all the envelopes, no machines, because the machines rip apart your envelopes. But that has come. You got your hoodie, Daryl? You're going to get your cop cards this week, Daryl. I know the machine tore your envelope open, so I will make sure that you get your cop cards. Who we got here? Mark Bear is in here. We got Citizens Broadcast Cooperative. Happy Cow is in here. I think we had King Braveheart in here. We had Drophead 74. Gloria's in here. Nicole Sheeler is in here. Nicole needs a hoodie. I am fasting as well. Now, you guys know I'm not a Mohammed, I'm not Muslim. But one of a good friend of mine is Muslim. One of several good friends I have who are Muslim. So I'm also observing Ramadan this month. And I did mess up one day because I needed a coffee. But today I'm fasting. I can't have any liquid. So you notice my lips are dry. I have a bottle of water right here. I can't drink it until the sun sets. So I'm just doing it with a couple of my friends in solidarity who are Muslim. I don't believe in the Quran or Muhammad. I don't believe in those things. I don't believe in the Bible or the deities or any of the things in it. I just believe in God. And I believe that being a good person is the most important thing that you can do. And that's why I'm asking everybody to put money in that GoFundMe so that we can have a lawyer fund. And I'm willing to bury the hatchet with these other channels if we could just get on the same page and unite to raise funds for activists who get arrested on camera. Wanda Meese needs an attorney by Wednesday. All the money I've raised so far is going to Press with Rancor, another activist who was arrested on camera. So I just can't do it. So I'm asking Long Island Audit, Lackluster, San Joaquin Valley Transparency, Direct D. Here's the deal. I'm asking all you guys to chip into this, share the GoFundMe. Every single dime goes to lawyers. I put the link in the chat just now. Every single dime goes to attorneys so that we can have attorneys who can help us. I think we started to watch this last night and we didn't get to it. But this is another one of these where you're talking about, and this is called 2017. So this is, let me present this one, share the screen. There it is.
Did you mask while you pulled me over?
License registration, please. The reason I stopped you have no license plate lights on the vehicle.
Okay, so where did he make his mistake, Team DLZ? When the cop comes up, do you care why he pulled you over? No, you do not.
Did you mask while you pulled me over?
License registration, please. The reason I stopped you have no license plate lights on the vehicle.
Oh no, I must have just burned out.
you got in the back of this thing?
Not much.
Reaching down in front of a jackboot pig who's gonna say, look at him reaching down in the darkness. Cop got his flashlight in the window, flashing.
You still live in Keene?
No.
Don't answer that question.
Concord?
Yes.
Pleasant Street?
Don't tell him anything. Use the address on my use the address right here. It says right there. Use the address on my ID. Do not give this pig any information. Let's go to the beginning of it. Let's look at the mistakes this guy made from the beginning of the stop.
Did you mask while you pulled me over?
Bzzz, wrong. Good evening.
License registration, please.
No problem. I have my license, registration, and proof of insurance using the broccoli wad rubber band that I got from DLZ. I have everything up in my visor. My hands are in a touchdown position. I have the camera rolling over here, just like this. My license, registration, and proof of ID is up in the visor. License, registration, proof of insurance. There it is right there. I give it to the pig right there.
The reason I stopped you have no license plate lights on the vehicle.
Oh, no.
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
I must have just burned out.
He doesn't care. Put a 1 in the chat if the cop doesn't care that your license plate light just burned out. Is he shining the light directly at the woman filming or where they put the camera in the cup holder? Yes, he is. Why is he doing that? To block out transparency. He doesn't care your light just burned out. Is he reaching down in the middle of the night? Yes, he is. And why is he doing that? Because he doesn't have all of his information up in his visor with a broccoli wad rubber band. That's why he's doing that. Big mistake. Now look at that. Could that cop mistake your glasses case with the glaze on it, with the shine along the edge of your glasses case? Could that cop mistake the shine on the edge of your glasses case with you having a firearm that you're reaching down and grabbing? If your license, registration, and proof of insurance is next to your glasses case and he sees the shimmer, but he doesn't see the eyes label on there, could that cop think that you have a gun and shoot you? Put a 1 in the chat if that cop could think you have a gun and he could shoot your ass. Right then, right there. Do you think that's possible? Do you think that's possible that could happen?
What do you got in the back of this thing?
It's none of his fucking business. You say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Don't ask me any more questions, officer. I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right. Your Honor, I'm recording this to show you. I've showed him the literature. I showed him. You don't have a right to question me any further. Go write your ticket. Go do your job. Don't harass me any further. That's how you do it.
Not much.
What's in the back? Not much. Now he has reasonable articulable suspicion that you're lying because you answered a question. You simply do not answer a single question, not one single question. Look at the freeway, the traffic rolling by at 60 miles an hour. You see that huge truck? If it hits an ice patch, you're dead.
I think this is it. You still live in Keene?
No.
Concord?
Yes.
Now, if you have moved in the last 30, 60, 90 days, whatever the statute or code is in New Hampshire, if you haven't changed over your address in the timely manner that's required by law, can you go to jail for that? Put a 1 in the chat if you can. Put a 2 in the chat if you cannot. Put a 1 in the chat if you can go to jail for that. Put a 2 in the chat if you cannot. If you say, do you still live in Keene? And you say no, and then he says, you live in Concord, and you say yes. And then he says, how long ago did you move? And you say, oh, about a year ago. And then he says, well, you know, you have to get your license traded over in 30, 60, 90 days, however many days they give you. Can you go to jail for that? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Of the 500 plus people here, most people on Team DLZ know, yes, you can go to jail for any infraction of the law. And it is not unreasonable under the 4th Amendment. And who made that up? The black robe tyrants on the Supreme Court who are in charge of our civil liberties. You can go to jail for any infraction of the law if you admit that, Brian, how you doing, buddy? Brian Britton. If you admit that you did not change your driver's license over, that's why it says here, use the address on my ID. I will give no additional information. Daryl's got it. Atwater versus City of Lago Vista. That's exactly correct, Daryl.
Pleasant Street. You guys sleep in the back of this thing, or
is it any of his business?
you got the windows covered for?
It's none of his business. You invoke your 5th Amendment right to remain silent. It's none of his business.
Any reason in particular?
It's none of his business.
I'm not interested in answering questions. I'm just trying to get home tonight.
No, that's not what you say. And someone put it in there a second ago. You can go to jail for any reason. Right there, Rocky Jones got it. Rocky Jones has a hoodie. I just sent it to him. You can go to jail for any reason the jackboot thug pig wants to take you to jail. If there's even a minor infraction of the law. Now, someone put in there Salinas versus Texas for me so I can put it up on the screen. So right here.
You guys sleep in the back of this thing, or you got the windows covered for? Any reason in particular?
I'm not interested in answering questions. I'm just trying to get home tonight.
Okay, so right here, says right here, in the holding of Salinas versus Texas, determined by the black robe tyrants in the year 2013, right down here, get past all the nonsense, 5-4 decision with all conservative Supreme Court personnel fucking us over. And it says here, long-standing judicial precedence has held that any witnesses who desires protection against self-incrimination must explicitly claim that protection. This requirement is to ensure that the government is put on notice when a defendant claims this privilege and allows the government to either argue that the testimony is self-incriminating or to offer immunity. It favors the government. Your 5th Amendment is now created for the government, not for you. There's 2 exceptions to this principle: that the criminal defendant does not need to take the stand in order to explicitly claim this privilege, and that failure to claim this privilege must be excused when it's due to government coercion. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to say, I invoke my 5th Amendment right to remain silent. Welcome everybody from Twitter who's watching. We have 70 people watching on Twitter. That's fantastic. I'm super happy to see that. That is just great. You have to claim that privilege.
What do you got in the back of this thing? Sleep in the back of this thing, or you got the windows covered for?
Why is it any of your business, you jackboot thug pig, is what I would say to him.
Any reason in particular?
I'm not interested in answering questions. I'm just trying to get home tonight.
Okay. How much weed you got in the vehicle?
I'm not interested in answering questions. I'm just trying to get home tonight.
Oh, he asked 2 questions in a row. The way you get around this pig's qualified immunity is if you say the words, I invoke my 5th Amendment right to remain silent. I highly recommend you do that with your camera backing you up, so that when you go to federal court, when we see it here on Team DLZ and we help you hire your attorney, it's on camera that you used the literature on the trifold where you said 5th Amendment, I invoke my 5th Amendment right. I don't answer questions comes next. Don't ask me where I'm coming from, where I've been, if I've been drinking. It comes next. The first thing you say is I invoke my privilege of my 5th Amendment right to remain silent, meaning you cannot ask me questions without my attorney present, okay? Without my attorney present. man, you guys, I mean, I'm not blaming anybody here, but I've been saying this for 2+ years now. You figure people would learn it.
What's he talking about?
He still hasn't invoked his privilege.
This is where
That's right, Kennedy. He can be locked up for his tail light being out, for his license plate light not working. Avery Flowers, glad you're here, brother. Keep listening. Right on, Mad Max. Super happy you got it. Today's buy one, get one free day, everybody. Today's buy one trifold, get a second one free on DeleteLaws.com, the only place that I sell trifolds. I'm going to put them on American Patriot. King Braveheart, the gifter of memberships, is here. Thank you, brother. Appreciate your support.
did you see him then and decide that's
Marcy Fox, good to see you.
I'm kind of interested to see if the light is actually out.
But even
Everybody say hello to Marcy. She hasn't been here in a minute. Good to see you, Marcy Fox.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see if the light is actually out.
Me too.
But even if it is, that was an odd question to ask.
You know that they fish, right?
Oh, yeah, of course they're fishing to arrest you. And what's the matter? You said that I don't answer questions equals that the judge rules against you for not invoking your Fifth Amendment privilege.
Yeah, they shouldn't be able to do that.
Shouldn't be able to do what? Say whatever they want whenever they want.
Pretty much.
You didn't know that?
Of course I knew that, but it's still bullshit.
They can lie and it doesn't matter.
Yes, you can.
I just want
Nicole, with every single hoodie, I give you a trifold with your rubber band, and I give you a pair of cop cards totally free. Comes in your order. You don't even have to ask for it. What you do have to ask for is if you need more than one trifold or more than one pair of cop cards. And since I'm sending you a package, I just slip additional ones in there for you. Let me know in the notes of your order if you need additional trifolds or additional cop cards. I'll give them to you for free. That's a fact.
it just makes me wonder what would bring him to that conclusion, if anything.
Roy Leal. I know that, Rocky. Rocky Jones said that it's not a privilege, it's a right, Chille. I didn't write it. The Supreme Court tyrants changed our rights into privileges in the 2013 case of Salinas versus Texas. I didn't do this, Rocky Jones. I'm just telling you what the holding says. And just so you guys know, when the Supreme Court makes a holding, that is the new Constitution. The Constitution is altered by the Supreme Court. Terry versus Ohio is now the policy of the land. That detainment, reasonable articulable suspicion, and officer safety goes above your civil liberties. I didn't do that, Rocky. I never called your Fifth Amendment a privilege. I called it a right. The black robe tyrants, unelected on the Supreme Court, they're the ones who call it a privilege, not me. And Rocky Jones is a big supporter. Sorry, Andrew, I don't know what I read backwards. Right on, Nicole. I'll get that out to you. Hey, Nicole, if you ordered a trifold and you order a hoodie, I'll load you up. Just put in your notes what you want, because you're going to need more than one trifold. You're going to need more than one cop card. Just let me know. I got you. You ordered two things? If you order two things, I'll pretty much give you everything plus the kitchen sink. Or Nicole, let me know your t-shirt size. I have women's t-shirts in stock. I'll throw you in a free t-shirt. Just put in the notes or shoot me an email, deletelaws@gmail.com, and let me know your t-shirt size and your order number, and I will add a women's t-shirt in the order for free. How's that? Does that work out for you? Take care, Mr. Bones. Thanks for coming. Good to see you, Farmel Fanatic. We don't stop. Exactly right, Chris Alderson. Federalist Paper number 3, first Supreme Court Justice wrote in the Federalist Papers, if we appoint the right men in the right places, I'm quoting from the Federalist Papers, which is a jackboot thug pig created publication to get people to vote for a centralized government. John Jay, first Supreme Court Justice. Absolutely, Reverend. If you ordered a poster, let me know your order number and I'll sign your poster. There's no charge for me signing a poster. Someone created a fake store and said they were selling my signature on stuff, and I would never charge you a dime for my signature. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at the torture this guy's going under. But take a look what Big Buckeye said. I've been unsubscribed yet again. I'm subscribed nearly every day because YouTube keeps unsubscribing me. We're also shadow banned. We have 500 plus people in here between the different channels. We had 1,000 a week ago every day. YouTube is unsubscribing people. If they unsubscribe you, then you don't get the notification. That's why we're posting out to Twitter. We're posting out to 2 different YouTube channels. We're posting out to Facebook profile and page. So check your subscription right now. Make sure everybody is subscribed. Make sure everybody is subscribed. Right on, Danielle. It's nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Let's keep going on this. This man's been sitting there for 4+ minutes down here. You can see the timer and just going through the rigor mortis of being stopped by the pigs while they're trying to fish to find a reason to arrest him. Love you back, Nicole. I got your back. Whatever you need, let me know. She ordered a hoodie. Marcy, my love, I'll give you anything you ask for. Get a hoodie, Marcy. You need to wear one anyway. Good to see you, Drophead. Just so you know, I got a Zelle this morning from Drophead 74, another 500 for Press with Ranker's attorney. Thank you, Drophead. Check your subscription. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. Reverend, you don't have to donate anything. Just share, like, comment. It matters. I hate that it does, but just keep on commenting. Drop a comment on every video. Let the videos play all the way through. It shows YouTube that people care about the videos that we make. Javro, my New York friend. How are you, brother? Good to see you. God bless you too, my friend. God bless you all. U.S. Army veteran. No problem, Nicole. Let me know. If you want to get the hoodie, I'll refund your trifold money and I'll give you a trifold anyway. Shoot me a text, Gloria. We'll work it out. Marcy, send me any order number that you have so I can look it up. You're welcome, Les Paul. Look how long this guy's sitting here. Look how long.
How does to plug your information?
I'm with you, Edie, all the way. Edie's a big contributor. She buys all the products. She donates to other people. Oh, God bless you, Javro. Hope you're okay. Ryu Audits, you got yourself to 480 subscribers. You are going out there with your camera phone and you are filming these jackboot thug pigs. You got yourself to 480 subscribers. Team DLZ, we participating with you, but you're leading by going out and filming cops. Everybody here should be stopping and filming cops. You see someone pulled over, pull over on the side of the road. You don't got to get out of your car. Just show them you're filming. Even if your phone is dead, just film that cop. Ryu Audits, you got yourself to 480 subs, my friend. I didn't do that. You did. You did by taking the action of filming these jackboot thug pigs. I give you all the credit in the world. You're the guy doing it. I'm just helping out. I got you, Mad Much Motto. I see your order number there. Got a picture, Mad Max. Got you. I'll send that to my assistant. We'll check it out. They sure are, my friend. I'll take a look at the Supreme Court case law. Thank you, Ragnar. My favorite movie, my favorite series on all of Netflix has Ragnar in it. Go to the contact, Nicole, on the Delete Laws website. Is that the order number?
Right.
1 second.
There's your information back. Give you a warning for the plate lights. Try to get them fixed, all right?
Oh, yeah. Weren't you just fishing to see what he had in his boxes? You asked him if he slept in his van. You asked him if his address was still the same. Weren't you trying to arrest him, pig? But, oh, you just gave him a warning, huh?
There's your information back. Give you a warning for the plate lights. Try to get them fixed, all right?
Oh, yeah, because plate lights were never a thing until the early 2000s because plate lights weren't even a possibility till then.
Definitely. This thing's not full of weed, is it?
Oh, my God. There it is. There's the Trooper two-step. You guys are seeing it. If you don't know about the Trooper two-step, you just saw it. Here's a warning for your plate light. Stops over. Now, this thing's not full of weed, is it? There's a new investigatory stop right there. He created a new stop, which has been banned. It's been banned. You can't do what he's doing. It's unconstitutional. You're starting a new investigation without any probable cause. He gave him a warning. Now that stop is officially over the moment he gives him his ticket. It's called a Trooper two-step or the Kansas two-step. It's been outlawed by multiple courts across America. It's called the Trooper two-step. It's illegal. You're watching a Trooper two-step right here in front of you. Let me show you something.
All right. There's your information back.
Gave him his information back.
Give you a warning for the plate lights. Try to get them fixed, all right?
Okay, there it is. Now that stop, according to law, once he's given him his ticket, stops over. Now what's he going to do?
I'll definitely. This thing's not full of weed, is it?
No.
All right.
Don't answer the question.
Other drugs besides weed in there?
Now he's doing an investigatory stop with no probable cause, no reasonable articulable suspicion. This is a violation of your Fourth Amendment right to unreasonable searches and seizures. It's a Fourth Amendment constitutional violation. You're seeing it here. This man right here could sue this pig for violating his Fourth Amendment right.
As I said, I'm not interested in answering questions.
And he didn't say the magic words. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
I mean, I get that it's kind of your job to fish from people like
No,
for that
it's not his job. That is not his job. Don't validate what the pig is doing.
sort of thing, but no thank you.
Well, I can clearly smell the weed, but I'm not worried about the weed. I'm more worried about if there's any other drugs.
Is this like an Operation Granite Hammer thing going
What's
on?
that?
Is this like an Operation Granite Hammer thing going on?
No, it's just my job to make sure that people aren't transporting large amounts of heroin through my town.
Through your town? Through his town? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Through his town? Through his town? Through his town? Whose town is it? It's our town. He said through our town, through his town. It's our town. It's not your town, pig. You're the public servant upholding the rights and liberty of free Americans. It's not your town. It's our God-blessed town. The Christians, the Muslims, the Buddhists, the independent, non-denominational worshipers of God. It's the atheists. It's the Krishnas. It's the people who worship Monkey, Horus, Set. It's our town. It's people who don't worship anybody or anything or believe in any kind of afterlife. It's our town, not yours, pig. Taking heroin through your town? You jackboot thug pig, you have invested powers in you to uphold our rights. Not to say this is my town. You dirty jackboot thug pig.
like for that sort of thing, but no thank you.
Well, I can clearly smell the weed, but I'm not worried about the weed. I'm more worried about if there's any other drugs.
Is this like an Operation Granite Hammer thing going
What's
on?
that?
Is this like an Operation Granite Hammer thing going on?
No, it's just my job to make sure that people aren't transporting large amounts of heroin through my town.
Gross and no.
Okay.
Gross and no.
That's all I'm asking. Okay? Drive safe, get those plate lights fixed.
That was absolutely disgusting. Let me listen to it again just because it's so disgusting.
Answering questions.
All right. There's your information back. Gave you a warning for the plate lights. Try to get them fixed, all right?
Oh, gee.
This thing's not full of weed, is it?
No.
All right. Any other drugs besides weed in there?
As I said, I'm not interested in answering questions. I mean, I get that it's kind of your job to fish from people like for that sort of thing, but no thank you.
Well, I can clearly smell the weed, but I'm not worried about the weed. I'm more worried about if there's any other drugs.
Is this like an Operation Granite Hammer thing going
What's
on?
that?
Is this like an Operation Granite Hammer thing going on?
No, it's just my job to make sure that people aren't transporting large amounts of heroin through my town.
Gross and no.
Okay, that's all I'm asking. Okay?
No, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. You are trying to arrest that man. You're trying to arrest his girlfriend, his passenger. You are trying to put somebody in a dungeon. You're trying to find a reason why you can create reasonable, articulable suspicion so that you can search that man's car. You've asked him why are your windows covers, what's in the boxes. It's not full of weed, is it? You're not transporting heroin, are you? And even if he was, you wouldn't be doing the world any good by arresting him and arresting his girlfriend. Every day the crackhead gets their hit of crack. Every day the smack addict gets his hit of smack. Every day the alcoholic gets his bottle. Every day the cocaine addict gets his hit of cocaine. Every single God-blessed day. And every single day, people do not invoke their rights. They don't do it. And they face the dungeon every single day because of jackboot thug pigs just like this one. Nicole, I looked up your order. Do you want me to refund that so you can get a hoodie and I'll give you the trifolds and the cop cards for free? I'll give them to you for free. I want to get the hoodie out to you, and I got only so many smalls left in stock. Smalls, mediums, and larges. Those are the ones that go the fastest. But Nicole Shearer, I found your order. Do you want me to click refund on that for you so that you can get the the hoodie, and I'll give you the cop cards and the trifolds for free. Just wondering. I don't know if she's still in the room or not, but if she is, I'll gladly refund you right this second so that you have the money to get the hoodie. Because I know $30 or $60 or whatever it costs. It's there she is, Nicole. There you are. FTP, F the police. You look like you're a small or a medium hoodie. I only have so many left in stock. So just let me know if you want me to refund that for you so you can get a hoodie. I know, you know. Okay, Nicole. Yes. So let me do that right now. There it is. Refunded you. I refunded your order, Nicole, so you would have enough on there. Might take a couple days for it to go through, but I just clicked the refund button for you so that you would have enough money to get the hoodie. And then I'll give you, and then put in your note section what you need. Do you need 2 trifolds? Do you need 2 sets of cop cards? Do you need 3? Let me know whatever you need, and I'll just go ahead. I'll just order the hoodie separately because my husband wants the trifold and the cards. No problem. Do you need a trifold for you and a trifold for your husband? Do you need 2 sets of cop cards, 2 trifolds, and 2 sets of cop cards? Let me know what you need in your order. I just refunded you the money. Let me check on that for you. I don't have an order 373884. Make sure you didn't buy that from a fraud who created a fake store. I would like to go further down the rabbit hole. Fasting cures diseases. Oh yeah, Ragnar. I have helped so many people. I see you, peace and prosperity. Okay, I see you, peace and prosperity. Let me take a picture of what you just said, and I'll send that off to my assistant. I see you, peace and prosperity. I'll make sure that we get that fixed for you. Give me the first. No, I don't need the first name. I got the order number right there for you. I got you. No problem. Yeah, they want to find chemicals because they do them. Danelle Brown and I are acquainted on the phone, and got you, Nicole. I've already refunded the price of your trifold. I would have given it to you for free anyway. I'd give anybody anything for free. They just have to ask. I can't ship to you if you say, can I get a free trifold? And you don't put your full mailing address with your first name, your last name. Let's try and see if we got Jesse back. Oh, there it is. We got Jesse's video. It's only 2 minutes long. I'm going to hit the like button. This is from Wearied Cleric. We got Jesse's video. I can't wait to watch this. This is where he got pulled over right here. Pulled over in a parking lot. Okay, let me make sure the volume's up on this bad chicken. This is, Jesse Rodriguez, also called Wearied Cleric. I'll drop the link for this down in the chat. Listen, yesterday when we showed his video, he had like 10 or 12 subscribers or something like that. If you guys want to subscribe to Jesse's channel, then go ahead and subscribe to his channel. He just took the time to get a video. This is the guy we got the dash cam for. If you guys are not aware, we got this guy a dash cam, $240 approximately, that you guys chipped in for last night. I took all the super chat money. I took all the PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App money you guys donated last night. And then I added another $50, and we got him the most badass dash cam that you could get for about $250, $240, $235, $240, something like that. So this is the gentleman who we got a dash cam for. And Jesse, if you're watching right now, we're going to send you out on Monday 2 trifolds and 2 sets of cop cards, one for you. 1 set of cop cards for you, 1 trifold for you, and then you can give away a trifold and give away a pair of cop cards to somebody who needs them that also doesn't know their rights. And this guy's great. I mean, he had, it's so crazy. It is so crazy what we're seeing here. So let's get into this video. It's only 2 minutes long. So let's watch this bad chicken. Is there volume? There's no volume. Oh,
a lot of calls about people. The reason I'm going out here is because we get a lot in my lunch. Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is Jesse Rodriguez. I got pulled over for going 0 in a parking lot. Do you guys see it right there? I got pulled over for going 0 miles an hour in a parking lot. We do not stop, Brandy Swaney. We do not stop. Brandy, I know you got a hoodie. I want to see it on you. I got pulled over for doing 0 in a parking lot.
How you doing? Hey, how are you? Pretty good. What's going on tonight, man? Just eating my lunch. Oh, okay. Yeah. The reason I'm going out is because we get a lot of calls about people breaking in and stuff around here. It's 1 in the morning. Oh yeah, I'm not breaking in anywhere. So I believe it. Do you have an idea, any man? What am I being, pulled over for or whatever? I just told you.
He's getting pulled over because they're saying that they have a lot of break-ins in here. So this is going to be number 4 on your non-driver cop card because he's not driving. Number 4 on your non-driver cop card. Cop demands ID, says he has reasonable articulable suspicion because there's a lot of break-ins around there, is what the pig said. And then you say right there, while filming, which he was filming, you say, I plead the Fifth Amendment. I identify as good citizen. No IDs required. With reasonable articulable suspicion, the 2004 case of Hibble versus Nevada says citizens must state how they ID, not give ID without probable cause. That's why you have to have the Fifth Amendment cop cards on you. Put a 1 in the chat if I have given you a free pair. Oh, by the way, John Scrubby, if you're watching this, I saw your comments yesterday that you had already ordered a couple pair of cop cards. I saw your comments yesterday that you were a little jealous of the new cop cards. I sent you out another pair of cop cards, John Scrubby. If you're listening to this and you see this, I saw your comment yesterday, man. I looked up your order number and I shipped you out another pair of cop cards. Just so you know, man, I don't want you to feel like you didn't get what the newest and latest version is. So I sent them to you for free. Okay. Just want to let you know. So he's saying he has reasonable articulable suspicion because there's a lot of break-ins around there. You pull out your Fifth Amendment cop card non-driver and you say, cop demands ID. He says he has reasonable articulable suspicion because there's a lot of break-ins in there. And then you say, I plead the Fifth Amendment. I identify as good citizen. No IDs required, even with reasonable articulable suspicion. Hibble versus Nevada says citizen must state how they ID, not give ID without probable cause. Okay? That's what it says. That's what the law actually says, is you don't have to give ID even if there's reasonable articulable suspicion.
I believe it. Do you have an idea, any man?
So he says, I'm not breaking anything. And then he says, I believe you. But then he says, still, let me get your ID.
The reason I'm going out is because we get a lot of calls about people breaking in and stuff around here. It's 1 in the morning. Oh yeah, I'm not breaking in anywhere.
Oh, so it's one. So that's his reasonable articulable suspicion. They get a lot of calls around here and it's 1 in the morning and you're sitting in your truck eating. Thanks, Super 7. I appreciate you, brother. We get a lot of calls around here, and it's 1 in the morning, and you're sitting in your truck.
A lot of calls about people breaking in and stuff around here. It's 1 in the morning. Oh yeah, I'm not breaking in anywhere. So I believe it. Do you have an idea, any man? What am I being, pulled over for or whatever? I just told you. For what? Because none of these businesses are open, and you're just sitting out here. It's a little suspicious. So I wanted to there's absolutely no reason why I have to hand you my ID. Okay. So you're refusing to do that?
Yes. Yes, I'm refusing to identify. Yes, I am. You don't have any right to get my ID.
Yeah, there's no crime being committed here. Okay. Well, it'd be a lot easier if you cooperated. Well, there's no crime being committed, and I'm not breaking any laws. Okay. I would hand you my ID, but I'm practicing my rights, you know. That's totally fine. Yeah. All right. Well, you have a better night. Yes, sir. I suggest you find somewhere else to eat your lunch, man.
What? You got to go somewhere else to eat your lunch? No, he doesn't. We're in America, Jack. You're free.
You find somewhere else to eat your lunch, man. So I can't eat my lunch here, or? You can, but people are going to keep coming out with you and lights and everything and asking questions. So.
Nobody has called on him. This pig is making it up. Nobody has called on him. Maddie, U.S. Army veteran, says, I didn't fight for this shit. He didn't join the Army for this shit. Wow, that is just crazy. Unbelievable what we're seeing. North Korea, USA. Love it. This is incredible what we're seeing here. No probable cause, no ID. This is just unbelievable. He's saying we've had a lot of break-ins around here, so I need to see your ID. He says, I'm not going to give you my ID. I'm exercising my rights. The cop says, well, go have your lunch somewhere else. He says, I can't sit here and have my lunch. He says, well, you can, but people are just going to keep calling about you, but nobody's called. Just is incredible.
It's less of a hassle for you because this is a weird spot to sit and eat lunch.
Why is it a weird spot to sit and have his lunch?
You can, but people are going to keep coming out with you and lights and everything and asking questions. So it's less of a hassle for you because this is a weird spot to sit and eat lunch.
How is it a weird
Because
spot?
it's 1 in the morning. None of these places are open. Usually people come and they go home and eat. It's suspicious. All right? I'm just telling you.
Okay.
All right. You have a good night.
You too, sir.
God. My God. My God. We're calling Jesse right now, the guy who made that video. Jesse.
Yes, sir.
So we just watched your video where the cop decided to stop you and say that he was stopping you because they had a lot of break-ins around there. And so he needs to see your identification.
Yeah.
And then you told him that you were just having your lunch and why couldn't you sit there and have your lunch? And he said, well, you can, but people are just going to keep calling. Did you sit there and finish your lunch right where you were sitting?
I sure did. No,
Nice.
he didn't stop me. I had been parked there.
Right. No, we know that. So just so you know, Jesse, on the non-driver cop card that I'll ship out to you tomorrow, I got your envelope already packed. Non-driver cop card number 4, when the cop says, I have reasonable articulable suspicion because there's been a lot of break-ins in here, all you have to say is read the yellow on the card. While filming, state, I plead the 5th Amendment, I identify as a good citizen, no ID is required. With reasonable articulable suspicion, Hibble versus Nevada says citizen must state how they ID, not give ID without probable cause. That's why you identify as good citizen.
No, yeah, Jose, this information is going to really help me out in the future.
And then, Jesse, I want you to start filming their faces and tell them.
Yeah, I need to start filming their faces and getting their badge numbers and everything.
There you go. Because then what I'll do is with the almost 600 people here watching right now, I will then call that pig shack and say, hey, what the fluck is your problem, you dirty jackboot thug pigs? Jesse was just eating his lunch. You had no right to do that to him. That's what I'll do, Jesse. That's what I will do. And Mark in Arizona says that he's a veteran as well, and he doesn't support this kind of there's a few veterans in the crowd right now watching your videos, and everybody is pretty disgusted with what we're seeing.
Yeah, man, it's pretty common over here.
And that's in Albuquerque, New Mexico?
Yes, correct.
Wow. Wow. Wow, dude. And this is happening to you all the time. This is going to change now because tomorrow, I got court tomorrow. I got to be on the phone with Wanda Meese tomorrow at 8 in the morning Pacific time. That'll be 11 a.m. Indiana time. And then we got to jump on the phone with lawyers. And then I have court at 1 p.m. being arraigned for being arrested on February 14th for filming cops. Then on Tuesday, I have trial all day from 9:30 in the morning until the end of the day. Hopefully some people from Team DLZ can show up. That's at 200 Lewis Avenue in downtown Las Vegas. If you guys want to come. Another veteran just popped in. Ghostman.
Goes well for you. I'm going to send you some good thoughts and prayers your way. You're gonna need them.
Andrea, another veteran in here, is saying she doesn't agree with the way you were treated. Got you, Nicole. Got you. You may have grounds for a lawsuit. I mean, U.S. Scene combat veteran here, right here. Another Marine just chimed in, doesn't agree with how you're being treated. These people signed up to defend our liberties, and now they're just veteran as well, said Couch Farm. Wow, man. Wow. Wow. So listen, your dash cam, the people from Team DLZ all chipped in yesterday, and we got you a badass dash camera, dude. We got you one coming in. tomorrow.
Yeah, man, I really appreciate that. Thank all of you guys. Really appreciate it.
It was, I mean, I put in a tiny bit of money, but it was not me doing it. This was literally Team DLZ who did this. And let me drop the link in the chat here and I'll show everybody what we did here. So if you guys can all see this, what we did is we got you the Assurian insurance as well. So I'll give the total that we spent here yesterday. Your Assurian protection. Oh, I have to read. So it's $23 and then it was $205. So you put those together, $230 plus tax, about $240 or something like that. So
wow, guys, appreciate it, man. That's gonna help me a lot. It's probably gonna save me from a lot of stress.
It will save you.
Thank you guys enough.
You're so welcome. So the dash camera faces inward and outward. It's and then we have an actual back camera that goes in your back window, and it's a YeeCore. It's called a purchase today, and this is a YeeCore dual dash camera, 5G, Wi-Fi, GPS, 4K, 1080, front and rear, 3-inch LCD. Wow, this is great. This is great. I'm super stoked that you got this coming in. Really cool. 150-degree ultra wide. Really cool. This is great. All right, Jesse, I just wanted to give you a call and let you know what we were doing over here and how we did it. Just wanted to jump in with you real fast, man. Thanks for getting that uploaded to YouTube. We actually found it. We could hear it. And I want to say thank you to Team DLZ, everybody who super chatted yesterday, who donated through PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. Thank you very much. King Braveheart salutes all the veterans. Appreciate that. All right, Jesse, you want to say anything else to the people?
Yeah, I want to say, thank you guys for the dash cam. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna help me out a lot out here in Albuquerque. So
You bet, man.
I really appreciate you too, Jose, for what you're doing.
You're welcome, dude. Make sure you film every interaction and then get that video uploaded and send me the link. Okay?
No, I'm gonna start, filming everything, and I'll send you anything I find, any interesting encounters.
Nice to see you. Keep informed. All right, my friend. All right. Thanks for your time, Jesse. Talk to you soon.
You too. Thank
Later,
you.
brother.
Bye.
So there it is. And let me put this in the link for you guys if you guys want to contribute. And, just so you know, there's no extra money. There's no extra money. We have so many people that need lawyers right now. Like, my hands are shaking because I know we don't have enough money to hire the lawyer for Wanda, to hire the lawyer for Press with Rancor. We don't have enough money. Just don't have it. So I'm going to put in here the Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, and Zelle. And then Cash App is, you guys know, it's the $ here. And then Zelle is so high 90069. There that is. If you guys want to contribute 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks, we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop under any circumstances, under any conditions. There's the PayPal, there's the Venmo, the Cash App has the $, and there's the Zelle. If you guys want to donate 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks, do so, because we're just going to keep doing this. We're just going to keep doing it. I have an app coming out that will make money and at the same time will help every person in here. And there's a couple people in the chat who know the nuts and bolts of the application that we're building right now. I saved up to try to get this done. And now we're finally at a place where we could get this done. Play which video? What are you talking about? I don't know which video you're talking about. BZ, I don't know which video you're talking about. Yeah, I've got Team DLZ stickers coming out. Let me call my friend real quick and see if it's available yet. Let me call him. I'm going to call him live right now. We got something coming out. I'll show you guys that we have coming out right now. Oh no, Gloria, don't time him out. Rocky's using the emblem, but he's and then my friend in Montana donated $10 just now. And then, wow, look at this. Look at this. Wow. This is a veteran who gets accosted on his front porch. Someone just sent this to me. Wow. Wow. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy what I'm seeing here. I want to call my buddy right now. Oh, Steve Conkler, what's going on, man? I stopped by. I don't want to tell anybody, Steve, but I stopped by and I wanted to meet with you. When I get off this live, Steve, I'm going to go back and I'm going to try to meet with you again today. If I'm packing a gun, it's only because I always carry a gun. You don't have to worry about it at all. So let me find those. Here they are right there. There, that is right there. Totally cool. Rocky, you can put the emblem back up, man. You can use the emblem. You are definitely, you're definitely a member of Team DLZ. Rocky got a hoodie and a trifold, and he's all the way in. No, I know you didn't mean to, Gloria. And thanks for the text, Gloria. Let me show you guys something that I just got in, and then I'm going to call my friend who. Well, let me just show you what he created. Let me show you what my friend created that he's donating, and this is really great what he created. Maybe it's in my, oh, there it is right there. So this is what he's created. He's got this coming out right now. So here's what we have coming out. And I didn't pay for these. He did this and said, Chille, use this to collect money and then put the money into the lawyer fund, put the money into Press with Ranker's attorney, into Wanda Misa's attorney. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And I want to show you guys what he created. There it is. We got this coming out real soon. He bought these. He paid for these himself. And he said, how many do you need? He said, you need a couple hundred. I said, I need 1,000. And so my buddy bought these and he's sending them over to me, and I'm going to put them on the website. We're going to sell them for $5 or $10. And every single dime that this guy, he paid for this. So every dime that you guys, when you buy these and you wear these Delete Laws bracelets, every dime is going to the lawyer fund on GoFundMe. Every single penny will go to the lawyer fund because we absolutely need more funding. Wanda Misa's lawyer is coming up. We have emergency phone calls tomorrow morning with Wanda. I'm going to the gym at 6 a.m., going to get out of the gym by 7:30. Then I'm on the phone with Wanda's lawyers, and then I'm on the phone with Wanda. He has a hearing on the 20th to revoke his bail, to revoke his bond, where he bailed out of jail for filming a cop. It's on video. I have all the videos that he did. So yeah, let me see. Before we watch this video, let me see if I can reach him real quick. I'm not going to let anybody know his name. He doesn't want his name known. He doesn't want any credit. He donates to Christy Roan. Right Ways Ministries is his name on users here. He doesn't want any recognition at all. He doesn't want anybody to know it's him. He does what he does because he's a big time Christian, follows Jesus. He believes in Jesus all the way, sends me scripture all the time. And so some of the scriptures in the Bible are pretty nice. Some of the other stuff's a little terrifying, but I just particularly subscribe to. Okay, so let's check this out. This is pretty crazy. And this is on Twitter. So hold on one second. Let me pause this. Let me share this screen that I'm seeing right now with you guys. This is a veteran who's sitting on his porch.
Huh? Why are you taking off like that? Get back.
No.
Get back.
Nope.
Keep your hands where you can see them. Keep your hands right up. You're interfering with me, my man. You're interfering, so you're going to go in the back of the car.
That's fine.
What? He's interfering with you?
Why are you taking off like that, man? Huh?
He's got his hands up. How's he taking off?
Why are you taking off like that? Get back.
No.
Get back.
Nope.
He's on his own property.
Keep your hands where you can see them. Keep your hands right up. You're interfering with me, my man. You're interfering, so you're going to go in the back of the car.
That's fine.
Okay.
No, just so you know, right here, this is the castle doctrine. You can defend yourself. You are allowed to defend yourself in this position. If you're doing a First Amendment protected activity on your own porch and a cop tries to grab you, you can defend yourself. I would be very careful because he could shoot you and kill you. And then whether or not it was legal or not will be up to debate. The cop won't really get in that much trouble. He'll be very minorly punished. Maybe he does 12 months like Kim Potter did for murdering Dante Wright.
Dude, stop resisting.
I'm not resisting you.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting you. Put me on the ground.
If you keep fighting me, I will.
I'm not fighting you.
Dude, stop fighting. You're going to go on the ground.
I got to be real honest. I don't think I'd let him do that to me. I got to be real honest. I don't think I would allow that to happen to me. If I was on my porch and this happened, I think I would probably, I might get shot that day because I'm not going to let you pigs push me around at my property. I probably wouldn't allow this to happen to me. I don't want you guys to resist. I just want you guys to understand that I don't know if I would allow this to happen. You know, I don't think I would. I think I would probably do something different than what this guy did.
Very smart, man. You get to go to jail. Why are you taking off?
So cool. 81 people here watching this on 82 people watching on X right now. Super grateful to all of you who are watching on X. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys joining. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment. Always drop a comment. Even if you put algorithm, just always drop a comment and share. Yeah, I don't think I would allow that. I wouldn't hurt him, but he ain't putting torture cuffs on me on my front porch step. Put it in the comments. Torture cuffs are always torture. There's not a time that torture cuffs are not torture. It absolutely is true that torture cuffs are always, always torture. There's not a time. Oh, yeah. 1 second. I got another video. There's so many. You guys are sending me so many videos as we go through this live stream. There are so many videos. I wish we could have got a hold of my friend who is donating those. Thank you, Paul Rigg. I got your Cash App. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. So let me share with you guys.
I don't understand.
Okay.
Do you have her ID in the wallet?
No, stop! Stop! Hey, what the
You don't need to hit her.
No, stop! Stop!
Whoa! Whoa!
You don't need to hit her.
Stop!
Whoa! Did you see it? Did you see it?
Stop!
There it is. There it is. We caught it. There it is right there. Right here, y'all. Let me just say it. Jackboot Thug Pig said Warren Lancaster. And because we showed a cop abusing somebody on camera in these United States of America, welcome everybody to another demonetized live stream right here on YouTube. They will demonetize this video now because we showed what the government is doing to people on the street. He has a closed fist while that woman is in torture cuffs. His fist is closed and he is punching her in the face as she is in torture cuffs. Put it in the comment section. JBTP, Jack Boot Thug Pig. Put it in the comment section. I'm so sorry. This is surreal to me. This is surreal. So let's just, and it's in the first 10 seconds here.
I don't understand.
She doesn't understand.
Do you have her ID in the wallet?
So they're trying to get her ID.
No.
So now she's standing there free, but she's in torture cuffs. She's, just so you know, she's not an in-shape person. She's not gonna be able to sprint away. Look at her. She's wearing, she doesn't have a supporter on her breast. She's not gonna be able to sprint anywhere.
No.
She's not in shape. You can tell by her arm. She's not gonna out sprint any cop.
Stop!
Boom, he punches her in the face. Boom, he punches her twice in the face.
You don't need to hit her.
No, stop! Stop! Hey!
Whoa!
Hey! What?
A Coconino County Sheriff's deputy is under investigation.
Under investigation? You know what? The Coconino County Sheriff's Department, we did your investigation for you. Put a 1 in the chat if the investigation is open and closed. We saw the woman in torture cuffs. We saw that jackboot thug pig punch her once, punch her twice. Did we see it? Did we not just see it? We just saw the investigation from beginning to the end. We don't need any further investigation. Fire his ass and charge him with felonious assault. Fire his ass and charge him with felonious assault. Investigation's over. Thanks for coming. We're done. It's all done. It's all done. We've done the investigation. Team DLZ has right here, and it's time to charge him with assault and take away his peace officer standards and training certificate and put him in a dungeon because he is the violence that belongs in a dungeon. People who are exorbitantly or purposely violent toward others, who take advantage of being stronger or being in power of another person. Those are the people who belong in a dungeon. You just saw it. Investigation's open and closed. We don't need any more help here. We just seen it. We just seen it. My mom would kill me. We just saw it. But we just seen it. When I was a kid, I had a best friend named Doyle, and he used to say, seen it. And so I used to make fun of him because my mom would always correct my English. And so then I would say, we seen it, huh? Did we, Doyle? We sure did. We seen it. So I still say the same thing. I know it's not correct grammar. I use it anyway. Oh, I know, Roger. I can't get into that right now. But yeah, I know. My birthday's 9/11. Believe me, I know. So now let's listen to the state-run media operative try to put it all in perspective for us. Let's watch the punches again, though.
Oh, sorry.
Punch. Punch.
Hey, what the fuck? You don't need to hear it. Oh, sorry. Stop. Hey.
I got to be real honest. I'd probably be going to jail too right here. If that was my sister, my girlfriend, my best friend, my cousin, if I saw this, they punched her in the face and when she was in torture cuffs, I'd probably be heading to jail too. Because while I'm not going to punch the cop, I certainly would wrap him up and say, stop hitting her. I'm not going to attack him physically. I'm just going to lock his arms down with 2 inside ties. This is called inside tie in wrestling. You always want to have inside tie. Always. Inside tie of the bicep, inside tie of the bicep. Then you can move somebody around. It's called steering the car. You go from the tricep in the head, steer left, steer right, steer left, steer right. This is basic wrestling stuff you learn in elementary school. I probably would be going to jail because I wouldn't let him punch my loved one in front of me. I'm not going to punch him. I'm not going to attack him, but I would control his arms by going inside tie and stopping him. That's why, when you get in a fist fight, you always want to go inside tie and move their arms around. I probably would be heading to jail. If I was watching this, I'd probably be going to jail.
Hey, what the
Come on, state-run media operative. Get in here and lie to us and tell us how it's all okay.
A Coconino County Sheriff's deputy is under investigation tonight after his own body camera caught him punching a woman twice who was already in handcuffs. 12 News is choosing to show the video.
Torture cuffs, please. Torture cuffs are always torture.
Released by the department, but a warning that some viewers may find it disturbing. Now you can see, take a look from this body camera footage, the woman get away from the deputy who then grabs her.
Because he's grabbing and squeezing her arm. You guys know that's what I went through. The deputy, the pig, grabbed and squeezed my arm. And she doesn't want her arm squeezed like that. It's torture.
Hits her repeatedly in the face. The sheriff's office has asked Flagstaff police to conduct a separate criminal investigation into the deputy.
Coconino County Sheriff, Arizona, Jim Driscoll. Haven't we called Jim a couple times before? Coconino. Coconino. The Coconino County Sheriff's Department. That's who it was. Okay, let's see if we can see that here. The Coconino County Sheriff's Department. Let me see if I can save that bad chicken. Get a picture of that. Okay, there we go. All righty then, everybody.
Okay. Do you have her ID in the wallet? No, stop! Hey!
So just so you know what they do, Chuck P is in the room, complying Borg. I didn't see Chuck P in the room. Oh, we got Jessica Kerstad is here. What's going on, Jessica Kerstad? Good to see you. Chuck P, there it is. Oh yeah. Do you agree with Chuck? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Bet he beats his wife or girlfriend. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that's true. If you think that he beats his wife or his girlfriend, put a 1 in the chat. Just curious how many people think he beats his wife or his girlfriend. Just curious how many people believe that he beats his wife or girlfriend. Dan Hanlon's in the room, everybody. Nice to see you, Dan Hanlon. Good to see you. I love you, Borg, says Lenny. Good to see it. I'm trying to find, I just saw James Forbes is in the room. Good to see you, James Forbes. Chevy, what is going on? I'm looking for Dan Hanlon. I just saw his comment. So many ones are going through the chat. Daryl Harrison is here. Ghostman is here. Penny Nettie is here. Sammy is here. Mr. Matthews is here. Kareem Matthews is here. Good to see you. Dar North is here. Good to see you, Dar North. Guideline UK is here. Javro is here, even though Javro's in the hospital. Bruce is here as usual. Good to see you, Bruce. Mark Bear is here. Mark Bear put 1. Chuck put 1. He thinks he beats his wife. We all do. Can't see it. I can't see Dan Hanlon's comment. I'm looking for it though. Thomas is here. Jeff hates pigs. 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 Ragnar, public schools prepare students to obey cops. That's right. So when they tell you that they're going to bring in a canine dog, I can't find Dan Hanlon. There's just so many comments. I'm sorry. I can't find you, Dan. Can't find you, Dan. You needed the Jeff hates pigs. Remember, today's 2 for 1 day. Today's 2 for 1. Today is 2 for 1. We got Cohen versus California and Houston versus Hill 1987. 2 for 1 day on trifolds today. Also, if you get a hoodie, you get a trifold and a cop card with it. If you need more, let me know. Go to deletelaws.com right now and get your trifold 2 for 1 day. You don't just get a 2 for 1 on trifolds. You also get a pair of cop cards for free. 100% for free. You get a pair of cop cards. I'm going to include this in your envelope. Pack it up. You will get a pair of cop cards 100% for free. Driver and non-driver, you get this with your hoodie. You also get it with your trifold, along with an additional trifold that I include this fancy broccoli wad rubber band. It's called a broccoli wad rubber band because stalks of broccoli are real thick, and so you need a good rubber band. So I got the broccoli wad rubber bands. This holds together multiple stalks of broccoli. This can hold your trifold on your visor very easily. And I don't care if you have a Mercedes 6000 2X PT1 or a Cybertruck or a Tesla. You put the broccoli wad rubber band right over your visor, stick your trifold right in there, along with your copy of your driver's license, proof of insurance, and your registration. Matt Hatter is in here. Shout out to any pigs who might be in here. There's a lot. Definitely have a stalker named Colin in here following everything I do. Piece of shit. Guy's a total piece of shit. That's great. But Chuck, just so you know, if you could, Chuck, and not that I'm trying to cut off Bobby or anything, I'm not, Bobby needs, we're at 240. I created, Chuck, just so you know, I created a GoFundMe, Chuck, that is just for attorneys. Thank you, Roger Lane, for the gifting of the 5 memberships. But let me share something with you, Chuck, because I had a long conversation with Long Island Audit the other day. Long Island Audit and I had a 2 or 3 hour conversation, a little over 3 hours the conversation spanned. So I created a GoFundMe for lawyer fees for everybody. So I'll just show you guys. I'm not going to get into the nuts and bolts of the conversation, but I will show you that Long Island Audit and I had a long 3 hour conversation the other day. And so I will share this with you guys right here. Let me see if I can find it. I'm not seeing the conversation in my text here. I wonder where it went. There it is right here. So this is the conversation. I'm not going to get into the details of it, but I can tell you this. It was over 2 or 3 hours. And Sean Paul Reyes said to me, the guy named Long Island Audit, he said that I have my Venmo, my PayPal, and my Cash App up there. And so why would anybody want to donate to my Venmo, my PayPal, or I'm still scrolling down to get to the beginning of the conversation of Sean's long conversation. So he said that, I'm benefiting from that. That's what he said to me. He said that I somehow am making money. So here's the conversation I had with Sean Paul Reyes, Long Island Audit. And then if you guys want to see there, look, and it just keeps going. I don't want people to get the conversation. I want to keep that conversation private. But he said, people are donating to your PayPal, your Venmo, your Cash App. This is the conversation that we had. So that's the conversation I had. It's like 500 texts or something. So he said that I somehow am benefiting, even though I would have to pay taxes on any money I kept for myself, right? Because it goes in your bank account. There's a digital account of your taxes, Sean. I don't want to pay taxes on money that's for donation, Sean. Think about it. I have to pay at least 1/3 of the money that goes into my PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App if it's profit. I have to take the money and say, these are donations. I'm only acting as a conduit for the IRS, Sean Paul Reyes. So Sean Paul Reyes said, oh, Chille, you're benefiting from your PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. I said, okay, bro, no problem. So what I did is I've invited Sean Paul Reyes to join this $10,000 fundraiser. Lawyer fund only. All dollars go to lawyers of activists. Wanda Meese, Press with Rancor, John Phelaks, Craig Hendry, just this month. So this all dollars go to the lawyer fund. So I created this. I'll put the link in the chat right there. I invited San Joaquin Valley Transparency, Lackluster, Long Island Audit. Here's the deal. Direct D to, even if we don't necessarily, if we're not going to get along and sing Kumbaya and be friends, you do have huge platforms. There are activists going to jail who it's on camera, like Wanda Meese, who's on camera getting arrested as they choke him as he's leaving a building. He wasn't even trespassed. So we need more funds. So I'm calling on the other 1A activists to join us here in helping raise money. Every single dime. I will show you the checks that get written to the attorneys. Every dime of this GoFundMe, it's GoFundMe, Sean, it goes directly to the attorneys. Directly. So that money's not Zelle to me or PayPal to me or Cash App to me. It goes directly to the attorneys, and we'll be totally transparent on it. 100% transparent on it. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. There's no point in all of us. Look, we're all these, leaders. Everybody's a leader in some way who I mentioned. So instead of us fighting amongst each other, let's get together and let's create a fund for activists so we can pay their attorneys. Is that fair? Is that fair? No, it's not easy. It's really hard. It's Kareem, if you order today, it won't ship until tomorrow, till my assistant comes in the morning and ships it. And I have court Monday and Tuesday. So it's going to be 100% my assistant for the next couple days doing everything, Yeah, I know. I don't want to hack Long Island. We had that big, long conversation where he accused me of somehow profiting from my Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, which, why would I do that? I have a successful trifold business, even if I give away a ton of products. My trifold business, my cop card business is successful. So I don't need to take people's money that are donating for other people. I think I would burn in hell if I did something like that. I think I would be punished badly with karma. I think that it's just so stupid. It's just so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so low level junior high school, like calling me short. I am short. I'm 5'8" and I'm shrinking. I'm getting down to 5'7" now because I'm 50 this year. I'm short. You got me, dude. You got me. I'm short. I'm so short. You got me, dude. I am short. You got me. In 3rd grade, it hurt my feelings. By 6th grade, not anymore. I'm short. I don't know if Long Island Audit is selling trifolds or not now, but it wouldn't shock me at all. I'm just saying, look, I shouldn't say anything like that. I know. You transfer the money on your live streams most of the time. I know. Which reminds me, I'm 4 days behind right now on the money for, let me give you an update on the monies for PayPal, Venmo, Cash App that we have done for Press with Ranker. And will include another 1,000 from Drophead 74, several hundred from Chevy and Chuck. So right now, SWE Observer, Dan Howard, Chuck P in the comments, Gary B, Chevy again, another C note, Peyton. So right now on the PayPal, we're at 935. And I haven't touched this. No money has come out of my PayPal since I made the announcement the other day. And then Cash App, let me show you where we are. I can't remember what we were at the other day, but when I made the announcement. But right now on Cash App, and that's going to be Paul R, Paul Riggy, Tyler W, John Lagarito, who's in the chat, Peyton P, who's in the chat, Andrew W, Kareem Mohammed, who I think is in the chat, $50. John N, Dawn DeBomb, another few bucks. You have rights, cops have duties. Jeffrey, twice in a row. Jeffrey, 20 and 20, that's 40. Kevin Gordon, there's the peace sign. So Pamela, Scott, Luke Desson, Jesse Carlin, Kevin Rutford, Cynthia Daly, Jolie, every time another dollar helps. Jolie, thank you. I appreciate it. So on Cash App right now, we're at $568. On Venmo right now, which I guarantee you, one of the first names I'm going to read in Venmo is going to be Dan Hanlon. As usual, Dan Hanlon's not a rich guy. He continually donates to people. And he goes to work 5 days a week. Chris Boudreau, Jason L., Dan Hanlon, Shanta's always in the chat. Nick K, Cope Doggy Dog throwing in. Dan Hanlon again. So let me show you guys where we're at on this. The wallet on here, we're still at 175 here. And then I got 1,000 from Drophead, and I got King Braveheart sent money before, so I have that money from King Braveheart. I haven't gone down and picked it up yet, but I will. Mark donates all the time. All you guys do. So I created a GoFundMe for activists who need an attorney, and I'm hoping that the other activists will jump in on this. Let's put our spears down for each other because we're all on the same team. I'm willing to forgive Lackluster when he apologizes for saying I have victims of violence who came to him. You're just protecting them. Apologize, Dale, and we can end this. Long Island Audit, you called me a grifter. Looks like I've helped a lot of people the last couple of years. A lot of people. I gave away so many trifolds that pretty soon my trifold business became successful. So let's put our spears down for one another. I don't know. I don't know where Felicia is, Basil. I wouldn't worry about it. You know, I'm sure that, you know, I wouldn't worry about it. Let me check Zelle right now. Let me check Zelle real quick with everybody here on the line. Let me check Zelle real fast here. I have to keep my camera moving from side to side because people try to read my passwords from my glasses. It is so creepy. Let me read some Zelles here as well. So as you know, Drophead 74, Daryl right there, Daryl who just said, Daryl just donated as well. Let me see all transactions here. So I have Daryl, I have Drophead 74, I have, just want to read some Zelles here. Jessica Kerstad from Paul Thrickett donated. Daryl again. Daryl, there's a couple donations from you. There's 3 donations from Daryl. Robert P. Paul Trickett again. So those are the ones that have come in Zelle. So there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. You know, so I've created this so that other activists can jump in on it and share this with them, share this with these people who I just mentioned, even if they don't want to apologize to me. You know, sorry. So Lackluster, who makes a lot of money by showing other people's videos, Lackluster will say to me, which he said to me on a phone conversation, which I recorded, he said, I did a fundraiser for Institute for Justice and I raised hundreds of thousands of dollars, is what he said. I have it recorded. He said it. Or something to that effect. Thousands or hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands that he raised for the Institute for Justice. Good. Lackluster, what we do here is we raise funds for individual people who we can see in our chat. Real people who we can see in our chat. That's what we do over here, Lackluster. And even though you said that I have victims of violence who have come to you, you're just protecting them. Who needs protection from me? I have now crossed over into being a semi-public figure at this point, right? So I can't hurt anybody. Lackluster said, if you show up at my house, I will defend myself. I'm not showing up at your house with your wife and kids, dude. Even if I have your address, I'd call and say, do you want to get a coffee and talk about our differences? I wouldn't attack you, dude. I'm 49 years old. I've never attacked anybody in the streets. I wouldn't attack you, dude. I just want to raise funds for individual people and help them in real time, and we all get to see it. So I created this GoFundMe for other activists. Who here thinks that none of these other people who I've called out, who here thinks that none of them will jump in? How many thinks none of them? How many think it'll be zero? I just want to know. I'm just curious. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I hope that they do, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, and by the way, I'm not taken up for Lackluster. As you know, he's never apologized to me for saying he's protecting victims of violence that I've hurt. Where are they? I'm not defending him. I don't, we don't have to like each other to do a GoFundMe together. We don't have to be friends. But Lackluster, what he does is he uses these companies, Teespring and these companies that are subcontracted to do all your merch for you. The DUI guy, plus he uses Teespring as well. They do really low quality stuff. And when I ordered a t-shirt from Teespring with my own brand on it, I then stopped selling t-shirts on Teespring. And I'm not defending Lackluster, but he uses these third parties who say, oh, just send us your logo or design your t-shirt or your mug, and so does DUI Guy Plus. And I'm not, as you know, I'm a 1% friend of DUI Plus. He said that we're 1% acquainted. And I agree with him. We are 1% acquainted, DUI Guy Plus, 1%. So, but the 1% that we are acquainted, he's told me that he uses Teespring. So if he uses Teespring, then you're going to get, not the highest quality of merch. What I do is I go and source all my own hoodies, all my own t-shirts. I have an entire operation with the silk screening to the shipping to everything. I do everything myself. That's why you get the highest quality stuff when you order it from me, because I went and hand picked out this hoodie. Went downtown LA, touched it, squeezed it, felt it, pull on this right here. Now this one's dirty. I've been wearing this one for 3 or 4 days. I have some dirt right here, some crumbs or something from something I ate yesterday, maybe. I don't know. By the time I'm ready to eat so I won't be able to eat until sunsets, which will be about 7:01 p.m. today. I'm starving. I'm starving after starving all day. Yeah. I mean, I just get the highest quality. There it is, Brandy. Good to see you with the hoodie on. Yeah. I just get the highest quality stuff you can buy. And, I'm not hacking any of these other guys who use third parties, but, Sky King, I'll pull that up in 1 second. I'll show you guys that. But I just get the highest quality stuff. I get the highest quality hoodie you can buy. This is such. See, I'm punching right now, and the pocket's not ripping because I get the highest quality hoodie you can get. I mean, I get the top of the line stuff. This hoodie costs $65. It cost me almost over $33, $34. That's before shipping. So I'm close to $40 in cost before I ship this hoodie because it's the top of the line hoodie. You can't get a better hoodie wholesale. So that's why I have such a, people who have it like Brandy and they wear it, they love it. And on the back of it, the silk screener that I use, I've used the same silk screener for 5 years. It says Team DLZ on the back. I get the highest quality stuff and I spend a lot of time sourcing my materials and making sure, your trifold, every single trifold that I ship to you, I touch. I know it's the highest quality. So That's why. If you want to know the name of that dash cam, it is, and this isn't one I'm endorsing. It's just one that I saw online that people had donated $175 or something like that, maybe a little more, a little less. But right in that area. And so I went and got this dash cam on Amazon and I sent it off to Jesse, and it looks great. I took a look at it and I was like, this looks cool. And I got him a 2-year warranty with it. So he has a 2-year warranty with this. So if it goes bad, then I know he can get it replaced. Chuck P's got a hoodie. Put a 1 in the chat if you got a hoodie. The hoodies are just amazing. I know you do, Andrea. Try it again, James, or just you could PayPal, Venmo, Cash App me, James. You can just reach out to me, James, through PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App and let me know. It's 65 and 15, so it ends up being 80. And then let me know how many trifolds and how many cop cards you need with it. I'll give you up to 5 trifolds and 5 free cop cards with your hoodie. Hopefully, you're not scraping the very bottom of the barrel to get this. So I don't want you to break yourself here. So, I just want to make sure that there. Do I see Dan Hanlon in there? Dan Howard, I saw. Dan Howard, good to see you, Dan Howard. Lucifer, good to see you. One Hoodie, good to see you. Yeah, Citizens Broadcast. I mean, didn't we ship to another country? I think we did for you to get your hoodie. I'm pretty sure that we did. There's a few other people. Try it again, James, or just reach out to me through Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App, and we'll get it. Yes, Ryu Serious Audits. Yes, you're shipped. I have a tracking number for everybody from yesterday for hoodies. So if you guys want to find those, let me know your zip code and I will look up your tracking number, Ryu Audits. We got all hoodies were shipped out on yesterday. All the rest were shipped out. We shipped out some on Friday. We shipped out more. Kevin, did we ever fix your last thing? We had a snafu with your order last time. I wasn't sure if we ever fixed that or not, but I thought it was something we should definitely fix. I thought it was definitely something that should be fixed. I wasn't sure. Yeah, it looks awesome. Yeah, you got a picture of it there. It's been really great. I think this has been a really good live stream. I can't believe that the 3.5-hour live stream we did is likely going to be demonetized from the very last video where we show someone getting punched in the face, and you can't show the state abusing people on YouTube, or the statists, the police department, the FBI, and the CIA that all have headquarters within YouTube. They make sure that video gets demonetized and goes in the cellar. They don't want that to be shown. Eat my shorts, copper. So listen, here's what I have to do right now. I have to transcribe my arrest video that happened in March of 2013. And oh yeah, it was all blurred out already. I'm absolutely starving right now, and it's only 3:15, but I can't eat till sunset. I'm starving. Absolutely starving. Yeah, the bracelet's not ready yet. Let me try him one more time. Let me call him one more time. Miguel, I just got your donation. Thank you. John W., I just got your donation. Bruce, in the chat right now, I just got your donation. All you guys are on Cash App. Thank you so much. Paul R., we got your donation. Tyler W., got your donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This just came in. Wow. From McAllister, Oklahoma, one of my most popular audits I've ever done. We've recut that video so many times. I just got this text message. It said, here's the Facebook link. We need help in McAllister, Oklahoma. Please, our city cops of free firing in front of daycares and killing family pets, then handing out citations that are bullshit after killing our pets. All my attempts to comment asking for support on Facebook have ended with entire posts disappearing. We need guidance. I wish I could cut myself into a bunch of pieces and send off pieces to myself. I wish of myself to every different area. Let's take a look. Let me just pop this into Facebook real quick. Let me just take a look here. Let me just see. 1 second. Content's not available right now. Let me see what happens if I click on this bad chicken. Let me see what we got here. It's a Facebook link. Let me see what we got here. It's not letting me open up that link. Whoever just texted that to me, I don't see it there. So God bless. I'm trying to get that for you. Okay, got you on that. Rights on. Got you. I got something coming in for you. Rights on. I could show you a clip of a new audit that I got coming up. But I want to get this. I want to see if we can get a hold of my buddy who got the bracelets, because I know a lot of people are looking for them right now. Let me see if I can get a hold of my friend here real quick. I know it. It's called X. Trying to reach him. See if I can get a hold of him real quick. Hey, this is David. Okay, can't reach him just yet. Can't reach him just yet. Yep. That's not possible, Cloven. You cannot delete social media from your life. It's, unless you're a very, very private person, I just don't know if you can do that or not. I just don't know if that's a possibility to delete social media from your life. I saw that. All right, listen, I better go. I better get the flock out of here. Can I get an OTVO in the comment section just so that I can, we are doing buy one, get one free the rest of the day today on trifolds till midnight tonight. So go to deletelaws.com, get a trifold. I'll give you one free. I'll also give you a set of cop cards 100% for free. So these are both going to be for free. If you guys get something, that way I can afford to give some more away for free too. And then if you need one for free, make sure you go to contact. OTVO said Brick, good to see you. Thomas, Warren Lancaster, thank you. Miss Z, good to see you. Danelle Brown, nice to see you. Brick, James Forbes, Grateful Dabs. I'm only on YouTube. It's great. Happy to hear that. Milena, good to see you. Ryu Audits, as usual. Penny Nettie. Dan Hanlon. Finally got Dan Hanlon. What's going on, Dan Hanlon? As usual, Chevy. What's going on, Chevy? I'm glad you're here, man. So glad you're back. Ages Go. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too, my friend. Nicole, let me know. I'll look up your order number. I'll make sure that you get the extra trifolds and stuff like that in there. I am. I'm not fasting for Ramadan. I'm fasting with friends who are doing Ramadan. I have a big contingency of Christian friends, Jewish friends, and Muslim friends. All my friends in LA are Jewish. All my investors are Jewish. They're all Jewish. My friends abroad, my friends in Dallas, my friends in Wisconsin and New York are Muslim. My Christian friends in Alaska, in Oregon, in Texas, and in Las Vegas. I have friends from every different religious domination. King Braveheart, thank you for your support. Appreciate you, brother. Kennedy Gibson is here. Let's go OTVO. So let me show you guys one more thing before we get out of here. Let me show you this. So it's 200 Lewis Avenue, Las Vegas. So here is the address for the courthouse right here. This is downtown Las Vegas. This is where my court is on Tuesday. Let's go OTVO. Got you, Nicole. Thank you. I'll take care of you. I got you. Let me know what extra you need. I'll fill it up. I know you got at least one trifold, at least one cop card. I'll take a look at the notes if you didn't fill it in there. So this is where my court is on Tuesday. 9:30 is the call time. The lawyer said we won't be heard till 10:30 or 11 because we're going to trial. They'll get rid of all the cases that aren't going to trial. We're going to trial. Lawyer said it'll take about half a day. The cops are going to come in full force. So I'm hoping that some people will show up to support because I don't want to feel like I'm alone. So if you guys can show up in the courtroom, that would be absolutely amazing. It would be Soy Leal. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you, John Meehan. John Meehan, you're getting free. John Meehan, you're getting free trifold, free cop card. If you need anything else, just let me know. King Braveheart, as usual. Acorn cops equal acorns are greater than jackboot thug pigs. OTVO. Let's go. OTVO is going to be there. Right on. You coming? Also, there's another gentleman in town now already who, by the way, my friend who's in town, I'm going to come over and see you as soon as this live stream is over. I'm going to get in my car and drive over to where you are. So I will see you just shortly, my friend who's already in town, who is Team DLZ. Right on, John. Let me know in the notes if you need anything extra. Good to see you. Yeah, thank you so much. Touchdown position. Jessica Kerstad is not a rich person. She's not rich. Jessica, I'm not outing you here. I know you're not rich. She contributes and donates and contributes and donates. Okay, Nicole, that's what you need. I got you. No problem. Absolutely no problem. I absolutely love that you're going to support the DLZ brand. Super appreciate it. Marcy Fox, I just threw in. Please throw in if you're able to. Let's check out that GoFundMe real quick. GoFundMe is now at $455. Wow, Jeffrey, Charles, Anonymous. Let me share this with you guys real fast. This is going on right now. So you guys can see the address here. Take a screenshot if you need it. It's 200 Lewis Avenue. That's Tuesday, 9:30. Court won't start till 10:30 or 11, so you'll have some time. And then the GoFundMe right now is at $500, $455 of 10,000. We're going to get there. We need to raise this money. And so now for the other activists who think that somehow I would steal donation money, now every single donation will go here. So jump in. Jump in. If I'm such a horrible person as I've gotten a dozen people out of jail this year, let me know. Let me know. I got that. I got that. Thank you so much. There it is. Marcy Fox, we missed you. Good to see you, Marcy. Everybody's glad you're back. Good to see you. All right, listen, I've been on forever. Javro, I saw your donation in there. Thank you so much. So this is from Javro right here. I'll show you guys. There's some people in here who have donated. Let me see all the donations here. So Jeffrey Millen, Martin Valdez, Marcella Fox, Thomas P, Charles Phillips, Roger Lane, Marvin Dubbin, Anonymous threw in $10. John Logarito, Ed Kreider, a regular, throws in money. Anonymous threw in 10. Brandy Sweeney threw in 10. And this is, look, guys like Ed who can put in the 100. God bless you. Thanks, Ed. People who can put in $10 like Brandy Sweeney, John Logarito puts in a lot more than that. He puts in 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. Marvin, Anonymous, $10. Perfect. That's what we need. Charles Phillips always puts in a lot, everything he possibly can. Roger Lane, Thomas P. Listen, this is huge. Thomas P. also Zells and sends in PayPals and Cash Apps. Marcy, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Martin Valdez, Jeffrey Millen, $75. That's a huge donation for people he doesn't even know. This monies are going to people he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know these people. He doesn't even know. So it's people donating to people that they don't even know. Dr. Donna always jumping in, sharing, liking, supporting. So listen, I got to get the flock out of here. King Braveheart, thanks for coming. I got to go. I've been on for almost 4 hours. I love you guys, man. We are Team DLZ. We are strong. We don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.